Hello?
Where?
Hey! We're live, everybody. What's going on out there? It's Friday.
Aw.
You know what that means. It's time for Shadows and Webcams. Name still pending. But you're here, we're here, we're going to play some games. It's going to be great. OP and Max are probably going to get shot to hell. But that's neither here nor there. So, anyway, thanks for being here. We appreciate you. And I'm trying not to burp all gross right now because I burp when I get excited. I'm excited. Are you guys excited? Because I am. Great. Anyway, I'm going to post up some things in the chat here, so go follow our socials. Hit that follow button if you haven't already. And if you haven't subscribed and you want to, then hit that button microwave oven. Bruce, take us away, my guy.
All right. So last time when y'all left off doing some shenanigans, you guys were in the city circle, square, whatever you want to call it, and you guys were waiting outside for a government official to finish up a speech, so you can go ahead and take care of some cleaning business, if you know what I'm saying. And you were able to go ahead and become not only just a random person, but Sir Wesley Thomas, another politician from Califree, coming in and being slightly noticed of being such, showing up at, some might call it a safe rally. So you guys showed up there. Mr. Safe recognized you, Mr. Thomas, and then said, "Hey, follow me. We'll have a conversation, catch up a little bit." Where Max was posing as your bodyguard, and you guys entered prepared to enter into the government building. And right before you walked in, your Decker Mac the knife noticed a high-end metal detector right on the inside of the door, and that is where we left off.
They were trying to scan the sins too, right?
They were getting ready to scan the sins. They haven't started quite yet.
Okay. I'm gonna get on the comm and be like, everybody, give me an invite to mark your comlinks.
That sounds like a
Permission
good idea.
granted. Should
Yeah.
be all clear.
Go for it there, my friend. And I open up all of my comm link, all of my mods, everything to his deck.
Yeah, markable.
Mr. Green.
Yeah, I'll do the same.
Okay.
Hey, and while you're at it, if you could just tie me on in there, that might be a little more secure, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah. And I would like to mark all of their comlinks, and I would like to do an edit file action and take whatever sin that OP has logged and make it look like Wesley Thomas.
Go ahead and roll your edit file.
Okay. Here. Edit file is computer and
Logic.
logic. Okay. Oh, that's 3 hits and 5 fails, which is half of 10.
It's 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah, 5.
So 5 is technically not a glitch because it has to be over half your dice pool. So you'd have to roll 6 ones for it to be considered a glitch. So you can edge if you want to get more hits. Because right now you just have 3 successes, and it's not a glitch technically yet.
Okay, but we're trying to make him look like this important politician person, so I will burn an edge for this, and I will roll
Rerolls everything that is not a hit.
Yeah. And that's 2 more for a total of 5, which is my cyberdeck max anyway.
Cool. Okay. So you notice, OP, that your comlink sort of turns back on, and it has a different looking SIN attached to it.
All right. I just want you to know that as you were messing with the SIN, you now have knowledge of my everyday fake name, Rusty Shackleford.
Great.
Wait, does that mean
That's
all
the
of
whole
us
party
are
shakes their head.
It's me, Rusty Shackleford.
This is like that episode of Justice League where everybody's like, "But what about our secret identities?" And Bruce Wayne's like, "Bam, bam, 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 bam." Like gives them all their secret identities, and they're all like,
Exactly.
"Shit."
He's like, wow,
That's
thanks, Batman.
Way to be a cool guy, Batman.
Right?
Anyway,
And I'll just be like, hey, you're Wes Thomas now.
Thank you,
Go for
friend.
it.
Okay, so you walk in. Obviously, first question I'm going to ask. I guess not even ask. As you walk in, you hear a loud doo 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 go off as you hear a alarm going off based off your metal detection.
Oh shit, there's dogs.
The dogs are coming.
The dogs are here. They're hellhounds. They're coming in
Damn, we've been had.
already.
I knew my one weakness was canines.
Exactly.
10 speed.
As you guys, you do see a couple of guards run out of a doorway off to the right side, and they come and make sure and just tell you put your hands up, so that way they can go ahead and check.
Yeah, I kind of open up my arms a little bit so they can pat me down. Hey, just so everybody's on the same page here, this is talking to the guards. I am packing a little bit of heat at the moment. It's been a while since I've left California. I don't know how the rest of the world kind of happens right now. So better safe than sorry, right? And she's my bodyguard, so obviously she's carrying some sort of heat as well. So just heads up, everybody.
Okay. He'll go ahead and check your bodyguards first. What weapons do you have on you?
You're muted, Sid.
there we go.
Yeah.
I had my Ingram smart gun, so my SMG and the rail pistol. The SMG was loaded with the rubber bullets. The rail pistol is loaded with live rounds.
And no silencer on either?
No.
Alright.
They do have the Ingram is kitted out with like non-stock optics and things though. Just I don't know if that makes a difference. Nothing illegal. Like it's got.
What's your, do you have a license for those?
My SIN says I do.
Perfect. He will go ahead and check your. He asked for your SIN. Go ahead and broadcast it for him, so you
Okay.
can go ahead and read your SIN.
Okay. What does that involve?
So I just go ahead and roll X amount of dice for him to check your SIN. As a program, we'll go ahead and run it, and then it's go ahead and if he gets more hits than the rating of your license, it will tell that it's a fake SIN. Otherwise, it passes just fine.
Let me pull it up.
Can I do another edit file action through the host on that device?
Yeah, my fake license is only a rating 1, so.
Oh.
No way.
Can I?
That's that shit we
most of
splurge on.
Most of the time they're dead by the time somebody's gonna check the license.
That's that
so.
shit we splurge on. Come on.
So you'd actually have to get access into the host first, and then be able to contact the. So you have to do a couple.
Can we
That
get some
was
oofs in the
on
chat
last
here,
episode.
please?
I did have access into the host, right? At the end.
Yes,
And
because actually, yes. So you could actually go ahead and, if you want to, go ahead and do a control device.
If I'm being honest, I thought it was a rating 3. Like I thought I remembered that, so I'm like, let me just go double check, and it says 1, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
I should still have $300 in my account. Checks account, $2.
Ah, not again.
that's the worst. Control device is Is that computer also logged with the
Oh
secret
man,
here?
chat, this is gonna get crazy.
I checked that document I sent you. I don't require it right off the top of my head.
Oh, that's right. Let me open that again.
High-rated sins. We take those, homie.
I am dead. I've been dead since 2012.
I mean, my sins are rating 4. My adept license is a rating 2. I just must have missed it on my automatic weapons license. You know what that is. You know what? I'm gonna flavor that for us right now. What that is, that means that the person that sold me my fake, I didn't look very good at it when I got my fake.
They burned you,
They
homie.
told me it was class 3, and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh shit.
It's like a shitty fake ID that kids make.
Yeah,
in high
yeah.
school.
Yes.
Like it looked good, but now that I'm like broadcasting it to someone, I see that like the name's misspelled and like
It looks like a crayon drawing, and it says Personson is the name.
how
You actually
I
look
think.
exactly. What'd you get on that roll there, Tom?
Whoops.
That's what I like to hear after rolling dice. Whoop.
I'm fine. You're fine. We're all fine.
Just that meme of someone sitting in a chair with everything burning
Yeah.
around them. It's fine.
I love that. I love that meme so much.
One more die.
Actual life.
Nope.
For real.
I got 2 hits, and I can't 2 hits.
Yikes.
Oh.
Okay, so let me roll mine real quick and see if you get access to controlling the set device.
We're the best at this game, you guys.
I just love you guys are like, okay, we're gonna get everyone's sins ready, we're gonna rock this, and then I need to check your weapons license. Oh, that's
To be fair, I didn't touch anything between last week and this week because like time hasn't passed between last week and this week.
Right.
somehow miraculously you have access to this device.
Yeah, that's a very high-ranking person there that I'm going to edit file on really quick. As it shows.
Actually,
Change the network name to Not a Cop. Please change the network name to Not a Cop.
Yes.
That's when we leave. That's not right now.
Change it to Boner
Yes.
Parties.
Goofy Goober.
Exactly.
Oh god. Ugh.
FBI surveillance government van.
Or just change it to free Wi-Fi.
Yes.
Free Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's it. Free Wi-Fi for everyone. Do I have
Not
to
a
go again to
scam.
edit file?
Not a scam indeed. It would actually be because you're not messing with the file itself. You're actually messing with the device.
Oh, so that's it then.
Yeah. So you now have access into the device itself, so you can actually go ahead and do. Let's see if I can find exactly what it is.
Let me take a look too.
Control device. I would go ahead and say, go ahead and roll. It's electronic warfare plus intuition.
Well, we already rolled the control device.
So that was to get into the device because you got into the matrix, and then you drilled down into the actual device. Now you're going to go ahead and control said device.
It's electronic warfare, which is 11, but it's not logistics. It's intuition.
I think electronic warfare bases off intuition. So whatever your electronic warfare is on your skill section will be your total dice pool.
Okay. Ooh. That's 4.
4. Okay. Okay. So you have. You can go ahead and do what you would like to do for this device. So you could tell it, that this is okay, that this passes. What would you like to do?
Yeah, these weapons are definitely 100% licensed to this security guard.
Perfect.
Mhm.
As soon as you get the scan on the badge, you see the reader just light up bright green. All right. Now it's going to head for you, sir. I need to go ahead and see your weapon.
Same thing.
Go ahead and
do
roll.
you need to do it though? Because Ian splurged on his licenses.
Yeah,
right?
all of my licenses. Let me double check because I don't want to get had. But let me
Yes.
double check here.
But you also got to remember, you just had your license recreated.
Yeah. Well, no, let me just go ahead and leave
'Cause
this alone.
All of my
and
licenses
let's
are
just
rating
see what
4.
happens, even though I have control of it.
Yeah, I think Ian should be fine, right?
Well,
Ian's
it would
licenses
be-
are to his identity. He's not
Yeah,
being
it's not
him right
Wesley
now.
Yeah.
Shackelford, it's Wesley Thomas now.
Right.
Wesley Shackelford
So
would
like,
have been great.
Oh fuck yeah, that's right.
right? Remember, it's gonna be like biometric and all that. So like, it's got to be that guy.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll another control device.
I'm sending you all the positive vibes I can muster.
I can see them with my blind eyes. Let's see. That's another 4.
Okay. He scans your sin as well, Mr. Thomas, and you have a lights up green. All right. Thank you. We will go ahead and send one of our guards with you, just as a precaution. Make sure that you're safe here as well as with your bodyguard. So that way, if anyone has any questions, they know not to mess with you guys any further. You guys have been checked out.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, friend. And we just keep on into the building.
Okay. If you guys have roll 20 up,
Oh,
we'll have
I
the
do.
layout of what the map does.
this is how we roll. Okay, that's
I like how you decided halfway through that, Tom, that you needed to apologize.
Right.
There it is. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
Which game is our game? Am I in the
Shadows and
game?
webcams.
Shadow
I'm not in there.
This was probably before your time.
No, it's okay. You guys keep going. I'm
There you
not
go.
in the building, so I should be okay.
It's true.
Yeah, we're chilling in the car.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I just sent it in the Discord as well, Tom.
Yeah. But you guys go ahead, and I'll keep it going.
All right, so you guys are able to go ahead and see. Make sure I put you guys on the.
Hey, anybody that's out there, can we get some
It's joining right now.
some mod 20s for
Let me know when you guys can see
for
it.
I can
Max
Cool, we're
clutch
good.
up right there?
All
That
right.
was pretty.
So at each desk, I didn't put a person there, but there
It
is
was
a person
pretty great.
working at each desk. In the back left corner is a large office. Door is currently open, and you do see that there is an empty desk there. But on the wall next to it, it does say Mr. Safe. But it does have so that would be his office with all these desks currently working. You have phones ringing off the hook, and you do have a couple people at these front tables just sort of hanging out and eating some food. It looks like on some sort of break.
And do we see Mr. Safe anywhere around here?
Mr. Safe's actually standing right next to you. He waited for you on the inside for you guys to be checked, so that way you could have whatever conversation you guys were wanting to have.
Oh, awesome. Then I just look right at him. Hey, mind if we speak in your office? Just easier to hear.
Sure. After you,
All right.
Am I allowed to follow?
you may.
I just kind of nod you along. Come on.
As you do ask to speak in the office, he'll also nod to the second guard that was sort of standing there, and both of them will begin to follow you guys into it, because obviously you do have automatic weapons on your person compared to them not having automatic weapons. So, it's only fair. So you guys enter into the office, and he does shut the door behind.
So it's us, him, and 2 bodyguards.
That is correct.
I like these odds.
Me too.
Can I see him now through cameras and such?
Go ahead and roll a matrix perception.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm good at that.
Also, Bruce, can I make like periodic around the car checks to make sure nothing crazy's happening.
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception as well.
That's a 4.
You look around inside the host. You do see that there is 3 cameras on the inside. One over here next to the tables. One inside the office that looks like it's hidden inside of a bookcase. And one in this far corner looking towards the rest of the office.
There are a couple of actions I'd like to take really quick as it's starting to talk.
Sure.
I want to plug in my baby monitor program and my what's my other program that I have here? Exploit programs.
Okay.
Baby monitor lets me know what my what is it, the Overwatch?
Your Overwatch score?
Yeah, and then the exploit adds another +2 to my sleeves for all happen the flying checks.
Perfect. You do notice that your Overwatch score is a total of 8 current.
Okay. And then I want to tag those cameras in AR for Max and OP.
Okay, so you guys can see some red outlined cameras, one above the dining area, one in the top right top right area, and then you guys look on the back wall that has a bunch of bookshelves, and hidden in one of the books is a small camera that points out as the binding for one of the books. You do see a couple other devices that you would have access to, Tom. Obviously, you have access to the metal detector, as well as you do see 9 computers that are attached to the network. 2 guards that do have tasers that are wirelessly connected to the network as well, that are by the security guards. And I think that is it. Oh, there is one last thing: is a emergency contact for. It just says emergency. It's like a file hidden in the host that just says emergency, but it is locked.
It's encrypted.
It does not look to be encrypted.
Okay. Well, I don't want to waste too much time with my stuff here. You guys want to continue forward?
Okay.
This is gonna get crazy.
So you guys are sitting inside of the office. There are 2 chairs on the opposite side, of the desk.
All right, and the door is closed at the moment.
That is correct.
All right, then as the door is closed, before moving any further into the room, I'm gonna step up to Max and go, oh, looks like, hold on, I got it, and go and start readjusting her tie on her suit. And as that's going, I want to slip a faceless on the back of the tie and activate it.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand, or it's like sleight of hands, I think it's called, or palming. If you don't have palming, go ahead and do agility minus.
Is there anything I can do to assist this roll at all?
Not necessarily, because
unaware of this action.
Yeah, because he's doing it without your knowledge here. He's just looking over and fixing your tie.
Got it.
All right, so here we go.
I started to get worried.
I'm like,
Right.
I wanted to make sure, and I just wanted to see if I had palming as a skill. I don't.
Malfoy, with the 4 successes you got out of 6 dice, because that's actually crazy.
Yep.
You do notice that the crowd is starting to break apart after the conversation is being had. The streets are beginning to... So the main area is beginning to lessen, but the streets are becoming more flooded as people are beginning to leave. If Drake would hit the fan right now, you'd probably run people down. That's how crowded the streets are currently. as people.
So they get out of the alley that I parked in, like for sure I'd have to hit pedestrians.
As of right now, yes, because there's people crossing by in front of me, and it's pretty heavy, consistent flow right now as the rally just ended.
Got you.
All right.
But behind you, if you slammed it in reverse, that road doesn't look very crowded, but it does have a couple of cars passing that are more frequent because of the other roads being blocked off.
All right.
For
So
sure.
I rolled 5 dice, and I got 5 hits.
You're actually hacking. I know it's real life, but you're hacking.
No, Tom's hacking.
Oh.
I'm just incredibly like this is the one game where my dice luck hasn't been shit.
For now.
I mean, I'm running out of it real quick.
Some might say you're about to lose your edge.
Hey.
So you go ahead and put your faces on. It's more or less just a small little set of nodes you put at the top of your forehead. As you turn around, your hair is long enough that it does cover those said nodes, so that way it doesn't look obvious that you put them on. But you have your faceless on now. In AR, Max, you see which faceless did you use? Just the regular blur, or did you use the chicken?
Oh no, I just gave her the regular blur. Chicken's for
Okay.
me, dog.
I figured as much. So you go ahead. He sets you up and fixes your tie, puts your faceless on you, so you actually have these 2 little nodes that were placed on. And what would you like to go ahead and do?
So I just like faceless because it's quite literally from Futurama. Hey, and stop blurring your face. But after I do that, I'm gonna turn around and I'm just gonna kind of scratch my head a little bit and turn my faceless on. So Max's face is all blurred out. In AR, mine's a chicken.
So
And
that's what you notice, Tom. You notice that OP's face turns into a chicken head, and Max's face just goes like blurry. Everything else in the picture, it looks crisp and clean, but Max's face is all blurred out, and his is just a giant chicken's head.
I presume I'd recognize this immediately, right?
Yeah, you realize this is the work of a faceless.
Okay.
Exactly.
Nice.
Exactly what the camera looks like right now when it looks at your face, Max.
I'm so down. And
Where's your chicken head, Ian?
I don't have that mask. I wish I did.
Uh,
I'll probably end up buying one.
One time for the one time.
Dude, for the 2 time even.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing has been.
So,
They don't-
our comms, we can. It's set up so we can just like think it and communicate, right?
DNI is set up.
Oh, just making sure that that's how that worked, and I wasn't imagining things. So just over the DNI. Hey, Max, give it a second here, and you still got some smokes on you, right?
Oh, definitely.
All right. So we're gonna get real close to this guy. You're gonna pop a chimney in this motherfucker, jam him with the drugs, and we're gonna hightail on out.
In another life, you'd make a wonderful Santa Claus, I think.
Hey, I'm just out here trying to give everybody some gifts. You know what I'm saying? All right.
I'm following your lead.
All right. Intuition.
Tom, you notice a silent alarm has been set.
It's probably the faceless.
What's?
Oh,
yeah,
wait, I'm sorry,
what
I
is that?
misspoke. We got frisked. I don't have smoke grenades on me, based on what we declared earlier. Because
Oh,
I didn't
damn.
attempt to make any concealments, and I actually didn't list it, because I only brought the guns.
Okay, then run
So
them.
no, I misspoke. Let me take that back. Sorry, I'm just looking at Chummer right now. I was like, wait!
No, you're good.
Okay. So there's a silent alarm going off,
Correct.
and there. I don't know.
That emergency file that you saw
Yeah.
is vibrating a little bit.
Can I figure out how to turn this off?
You'd have to get into the file first, so you'd have to do a crack file.
Okay. Let's crack some files.
Hey,
As this is
Richard,
going
thank
on,
you for
Max
this tier 1
and
sub,
OP,
and thank you
what are you
for
guys
the
doing?
gifted sub. Thank you so much. Sorry, we just got a sub and then a gifted sub, so I was saying what's up to that.
Word.
Hey.
Richard coming in like a boss hog right now.
Thank
Um,
you.
So, making sure, Max, you still have the drugs on you, right? You have the narcojet? 'Cause I don't remember. I don't remember who has it.
I was under the
I'm pretty
impression you had it because it was
had
from
it,
your
OP.
guy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it was from your contact.
Okay.
So.
All right.
I was like, wait, should I have had it?
I just wanted to make sure that way I didn't do something.
It was
silly here.
literally going to be one of those. I thought you brought it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing too. I'm like, I don't remember that handover happening.
No, okay, yeah, it came from your connect.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Then back over comms. All right, I'm gonna jab the target here. Can you put the two other homies on their butts so we don't get too much interference here, real quick? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I mean,
Okay.
all right, here we go.
And I start walking across the room like, hey there, friend. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about your current standpoints. I had some questions about the speech that you just had, and I'm walking up to him like just conversation distance. You know what I mean?
Roll a con.
Oh, brother, I
Is this
got
the
me some
point where I
con.
take a free action to go ahead and ready my slide pistol?
I mean, we can't kill other people, but yeah.
Wait, I guess, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Up to you.
Okay, I guess, sorry. Like, is it possible for me to, though it's not, like, on my person, to take a free action right now and ready the submachine gun? I'm still trying to figure out how that works.
So yeah, it's still a free action, so you ready it. Because it's more or less you just be. It's not really. You'd be actively reaching in because it's
Right.
inside of your coat, right?
Yeah, I figured essentially if he's taking a step across the room and he just told me to go when he goes, like, I'm moving when he moves, right?
Yep. So you're actively now go ahead and reaching your arm inside your coat.
We have so many dice. Oh my
Roll
god.
initiative.
All right, so for my con, I have to roll 16 dice here, real quick. 1 second.
With the 5, you do crack open the file.
Okay, and is this, and then would I get a chance to look at it before or after initiative?
You can look at it before. You won't be able to do anything to it.
Okay.
You look inside. Actually, you get 2 free hits on Matrix Perception because you beat the thing by 4 hits. Excuse me. You go ahead. And I know, so sorry.
Thank you so much.
You go inside. There is a bunch of.
And thank you for the gifted sub.
A comlink number with a bunch of question marks next to it, as well as Knight Errant. And it looks like both lines are lit.
Okay. Okay. And now we're rolling initiative?
Yes. On the outside, because if you're in Matrix Perception looking around, you wouldn't be able to see what's going on the outside.
Yeah.
On the outside, Mr. Green, you do see that Knight Errant was like sort of just standing around and beginning to turn and head towards the building.
All right. For my con, if that still means anything, at a 16, I got 10,
Okay.
and my social limit is 13.
Dude, you made that character.
Yeah.
I mean, we
It's
did.
gross.
I'm just gonna say I almost tied you. I got 9 successes
Oof.
out of 18 dice.
Oof.
Um,
We just that much more convincing.
so he doesn't seem to react in the same way, but the 2 guards who are personally just watching your bodyguard reaches inside for their jacket, and then they begin to reach for their taser. As you get close and close, you are actually probably like face to face now with the person, with Mr. Save.
Am I within stabbing distance?
You are within stabbing distance, but that will have to happen in initiative.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that I was close enough.
Yes. Okay. let me
This
get
is gonna get stupid.
You've done this before, right?
Okay, that was my fault. I counted down a little too quick, but it was all gonna.
I mean, I get it. Get it done before there's a chance for the con to fall apart. I get it.
Hey, all I'm saying is that this is ending up like food. It chews up and it all goes to the same place anyway.
Can I yell out to Mr. Green? Is that a possibility?
We're in the
While
car,
on
dude.
truck? Yeah.
You don't have to yell at me. I'm right next to you.
Well, but kind of like how.
So, because you're actually knocked out in VR, going and looking around.
Oh,
correct?
fully unconscious. Okay.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, yeah.
That's your choice. You can look either through AR, or if you go fully unconscious into VR, you then have bonuses for being hot or cold sim. I just didn't know what you were.
Well, being blind, I'm not sure that I can really do AR. So I think I'm VR.
Touche.
That is a big old touch right there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
But I'm cold. I'm not hot.
Okay. So you're cold sim. So you are currently unconscious while you are, but you can still think you can still think, and your comlink will still go off with.
Okay. So as initiative is going on, can I just think to Mr. Green? Oh snap! The bells are ringing.
Yes.
It's gonna get fun.
And knowing that he can't see me, I'm gonna look at him like, did he just say that?
Thank you for another
Okay,
gifted sub.
so,
Y'all are fucking tight
starting with
tonight.
OP.
Thank you. Thank you. What's up with me? Sorry, we had gotten another sub, so I was just saying what up.
I think you're at the top of initiative.
What's your initiative there, bud?
Let me roll that real quick. Sorry, I've been reading other things.
And Tom, did you make sure to roll your cold sim, your Matrix initiative, not your actual initiative?
Oops. No.
Go ahead and roll your actual or your Matrix initiative, not your actual.
Oh, actually, that's better
Oh, so you
than
should-
what I rolled with my regular initiative. So,
Where do you want us? Do you want us to just tell you initiative? Do you want us to
Yeah,
put
just go
something?
ahead and tell me, and I can go ahead and add it.
Okay, it's 19.
Dang, Max.
Where is my initiative? I'm looking just in regular Chummer, not on the PDF.
That's gonna be.
Yeah,
20.
I had to go to the PDF because I couldn't find it.
Oh, damn.
It's in other info on the far right tab in Chummer.
Thank you, Tom.
Where was it?
Other info between condition monitor and spell defense.
Ah, perfect, right there. You're the best.
Far right.
Can I also just start jamming jazz on the into people's comments?
Seems
I
like a
thought you-
cruel joke.
I thought you were talking about like the drug, and I was like,
No.
"Hey, brother, we can do jazz together all you want." Hey,
I'm waiting for you to mention that so I can react in a way that you're not expecting.
8 plus
no,
2d6.
Go ahead.
What do you want? What's your initiative?
Oh shit! I didn't think I was involved.
I mean, yeah, you're involved. You see stuff that's happening outside, so you can absolutely be involved.
Your initiative is I'm watching.
Exactly.
I think the
My
idea is we're all in
initiative
comms
is
together, so
9.
like,
And I finally have mine whenever you're ready for it.
Yeah, what's your initiative?
I got straight up boxcars, so that's a 20.
Eee.
Hey, we're tied.
Jeez. And then Max is a 19.
Yeah, she's old.
She's lost a step
Yeah.
or two.
You say
yep.
Dude, I really appreciate everybody with the subs and all the stuff tonight. Like, thank you so much.
Oh, I got a 9, not a 1.
Like, thank you.
yeah,
You.
that was from the last time.
Say, if
Oh,
you're
okay.
new, go ahead and hit that follow button because we do this every week and it's always a good time. We are still learning how Shadowrun works, but once we get there, we'll get there and it's going to be great.
Mac and OP, what is your reaction?
Le gasp. That's my reaction to this whole situation.
Well, when I linked that broadcast out, would that have gone to all three of them or just Mr. Green?
Anyone, it can go to everyone because everyone is wired in.
Yeah.
Uh,
So everybody knows now.
I got reaction of 4.
Mine's F5.
And Mac, the knife.
Reaction.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What was that?
It's
I'm
just
not
on your
Should be one of
common page.
on your attributes.
Yeah, your attributes.
Oh, what's our reaction amount?
Yeah.
In the attributes. Help me out, guys. I helped you with initiative.
I told you it's
so,
on the common page. Like if you go to the
Yeah,
very far left.
Far left.
Okay.
Yeah,
Under
Just
agility above strength.
So you'll go ahead and go first. Smack the knife, because you react just a little faster than OP does.
Okay. How many actions do I get in turn? Just one, huh?
yeah.
One complex or two simple, and then you also get a free.
One complex or two simple, and
Correct.
also get a free.
Yep.
Well, for my free action, can I turn off the comm links for all 5 of those guys I had marked last episode?
You would not be able to. Unfortunately, that is a action to control device.
Okay. I will. What is it? Simple or complex to look at the files and actually try to figure out how to work them?
Give me 1 second. I'll be able to tell you.
I'm convinced that when I go to stab this guy with drugs, he's gonna know some sort of kung fu. Like, drug knife, and he's gonna be like, "Not today, disarmed, judo chop."
I mean, we're about to see what happens when you split your attacks on full auto. We're gonna just try.
That's the sound it's gonna make.
Like the guy's pulling on a taser, and we're just gonna like full bore him with the SMG.
Okay.
You said to do what, Tom? To control device.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that would be a snoop action.
Control device. So what do you want it to do with control device? Because it depends on what you're trying to do.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the heck these emergency files do or what they go to.
So one is a direct. It looks like they're both their call out for emergencies.
Uh-huh.
So one looks like it was for a knight errant, and one was
And the
just
question
question
mark.
marks. Yeah. So you can go ahead and that would be
Is that a snoop?
a snoop, which is a complex action.
Okay. Let's go ahead and figure out what the hell that is. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a snoop. That's electronic warfare and
Yep, intuition, and it's maxed by your sleaze.
it's maxed by my sleeves.
Got that hard sleazy int going on right now.
I'm super sleazy, you know.
You get +2 dice, correct? Because of your program.
Oh,
Or is
yeah,
that just hack on the fly?
That's hack on the. That's
Okay.
Well, let me make sure because I have it right here.
Sure.
No one tell Tyler
Yeah,
one that
when
Tom is
attack-
inting.
What?
Never. I'm just making dumb jokes over here. I'm sorry.
I'm completely missed it. I'm sorry. It is +2 on a hack on the fly action, which I presume we're not doing anymore, right?
Correct. You're not, because you do not
Okay.
need to put a mark on it.
Electronic warfare plus intuition. So that's going to mark me down. Lose 1 dice, then I go for stuff. And that is 3 hits.
3 hits.
Yeah. I'll add the sound effects.
So you snoop into it, and you see that it is a comm code, and it reaches out to 5 individuals, all with different, obviously, comm links.
Okay. Can I, for the free action, can I comp something out?
Yep.
There's any knight errants and 5 special boys. Yeah.
Well, now that's just not good. Are we spelling that boys B-O-Y-S, or are we spelling that B-O-I-Z? There's a difference.
Yes, these are 2 completely separate organizations.
OP, it's your turn.
My response is
That was literally like Han Solo on comms. Like, we're fine, everything's fine. How are you? That was...
shit.
All right, so now that I'm right in close quarters here.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna try to jab him with the drugs. That's a sentence I've said before.
Yep. What melee skills do you have?
None, I'm sure.
All of them,
Do you really?
maybe.
If you don't
That's a
have any,
bold-faced lie.
that's a agility -1, friend.
It's like a 1 and everything.
He was really good at bloody knuckles in middle school.
I was great. I used to punch balls for fun.
I think that'd be max with killing hands, right? Oh wait.
Straight up.
All right, agility -1.
Don't tell people, all right? My license isn't real, so don't tell people.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
And I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pre-edge this. Actually,
I like it.
which one's which? Pre-edge means 6s explode. Post-edge means I reroll misses.
Correct.
Okay, then I'm gonna hold off on that for a second, and
Okay.
we're just gonna see what happens.
On a pre-edge, you also add your edge rating to the dice pool.
Okay, then maybe I pre-edge just for more dice because that
6
sounds helpful.
explode, and then also you have no limit.
What does explode mean?
7.
So if you roll a 6, you get to take that dice. It counts as a hit, but you get to roll it again.
Pre-edge that shit, dude. What the hell?
That's what I'm doing. So now instead of 5 dice, it's 9 dice with no limit, and hopefully I get a bunch of 6s. Let's see what happens.
That's literally my plan for the multiple attacks action as well. Just be like,
Done.
let's just beast it. Like, let's go.
In 6th edition, you can spend 5 edge. So when you usually would do a multi-attack, you split your dice pool. But when
Right.
if you spend 5 edge, you put your full dice pool for both targets.
Oh
So
my
you don't
god.
split it. So you do multi-attack, but you don't have to split your dice.
So
Oh, shit.
just so we're all on the same page here, we've got 5 hits off the bat with 3 6s.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 5 more or 3 more dice.
That's another 2 hits with one of those being a 6. So that's 5,
Go
6,
ahead.
7. Here's another here's another one. All right, so we're at 7 hits. Part of being a face is just bluffing your way through things, being, nah, I can do it, and you know, believe to achieve there, buddy.
Fake it till you make it.
You gotta put the energy out into the universe that you want, brother.
I'm so sad. I rolled
Uh-oh.
9 dice, and his. I guess I shouldn't even roll because his max body was, or max reaction plus intuition is 5. But he does get 5 hits. So your net hits are 2. But it doesn't matter because you're injecting him with something. So he is injected. He looks down and looks back up to you. What the? And then you instantly, so he starts swaying a little bit. Anything else you would like to do as a free action?
I want to lean way in and say, enjoy the trip, brother.
Damn.
Oh,
That's
That's
dark.
awful. That's really
oh,
awful.
that's horrible.
Because he's gonna like trip out and die. That's awful.
Right.
Hey, but it should be a pleasant death. He's out here having a good time, and then next thing you know, just and he's done.
So the bodyguard that's next will go ahead and run up to you,
Just move right past that.
Not Mr. Green, OP, and we'll go ahead and try to tase.
Does he know I know kung fu, brother? I'm about to judo chop that right out of his hand.
I'd like to just remind everyone you said King Fu in chat, so I don't know what you know.
Did I say kung fu?
You must have learned your martial arts from the same person I got my license from.
Probably.
Autocorrect.
So you
You
need to go
make
ahead
the
and
best
roll
thing.
to. Go ahead and roll to dodge.
That's reaction,
Reaction
plus
plus intuition,
reaction plus intuition.
and you're trying to dodge 8 hits.
That seems unlikely. Because I have a dice pool of 8.
Gonna roll perfect. I don't see what the issue is.
Perfect.
It's a pretty sick taser. 8 hits.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I feel like we're getting into the spot where I'm just having crazy dice, so I want to show you my dice right now, so y'all don't think I'm lying. All right?
I think you're lying.
Yeah, I think this just proves it.
Put those dice there before the camera.
That's what I'm saying. He looked down at it for a solid like 3 minutes as he's flipping over all his ones to sixes.
Nope. I just want to make sure that they're not getting lost in anything else. Where's the camera? There it is. These boys right here.
No holds barred, okay?
Actually hacking.
That was me yesterday, though.
So I missed.
10 hits.
I had 2 that didn't hit out of that 8. So that's 6 hits.
I think
6
ESP
hits?
is bannable in CS:GO now.
It's true.
So
I'm wall hacking.
Yep.
Just walking through
So
walls.
you got 6 hits.
Yeah.
So that's 2 net hits on you. So I need you to go ahead and resist
zap.
7 stun damage.
That's so much.
But you get to go roll your armor plus body, and then if you have any electric reductions on your armor, you get to add that to as dice pool.
I have to find that real quick. Hold on.
You're
Yeah,
good.
you guys have the big fancy suits.
Yeah, I have my suit that's just covered in stuff.
And it's called non-conductivity, by the way. Is what you're looking for, Ian.
Awesome, thank you.
I have it on my coat, my old coat, but not this
Not the
suit.
Right.
Hey guys, let's watch a non-con.
Wow.
I'm sorry. I had to.
Yep.
That's a whoosh for me.
I'm just gonna eat my chicken nuggets in peace.
Oh, jealous.
Yeah, I'm jealous too.
See nugs?
Dude, when they're perfectly geometrically circle, you know they're high quality.
Exactly. It'd
That's
be
all I'm
better
saying.
if they were spicy, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
I love when you get chicken nuggets that you can just taste the chicken stock in.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
actually my favorite thing. Like, I know they're just fake and terrible, but they taste like high school cafeteria, and it's just...
Oh, high
So-
school cafeteria pink slime sandwiches?
What up, dude? Yeah.
Every Thursday.
So good.
Question real
So
quick.
good.
Like,
Yep.
You said body plus armor.
Correct. And then if
Plus-
you have non-conductivity, you add the rating of that non-conductivity to your dice pool.
Okay, so I don't have non-conductivity, but my armor is 13. So I'd be rolling 13 plus my body, which is 3. So 16 dice for this?
Correct.
Okay, making sure that I'm doing my math right.
In 6th edition, you just roll body, and then that's too bad. Sorry for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I just want you guys to know
9,
that being a
10,
cafeteria worker is
11,
probably the worst job I've ever had. And you guys know I used to be a D&D clerk.
15.
Yeah.
Hey,
Cafeteria sounds sad.
In Chummer, I think it shows you your damage resistance pool on the condition monitor tab. Like, so you don't have to add it all up. It shows you armor, and then my body is 3. I have 13 armor, and it shows
Oh.
damage resistance pool 16. So I
It
imagine
totally
that's probably
does.
what that is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Definitely. Trying to make the most out of this app.
1, 2.
Because that actually is the least that I know with Shadowrun, because I don't ever get to really play Shadowrun. I just always GM it.
Right.
So I never get to look at Chummer. Like, oh, here, this is how you make your character. But that's all I get. Afterwards, you're on your own. Sorry.
We're
So
all
I've
figuring it
got
out together.
6 hits.
So you take 1 stun. Suck it, nerd.
I'm sorry.
All right, I got 1 stun damage. Ow! Don't tase me, bro.
I am.
And as a bonus or as a free action, he'll reach up to his earpiece and say, "We got bogeys in here."
And I'm gonna yell back, "No!"
There's nothing I can do to interfere with the
That was done to your turn.
It already happened.
We got bogeys. No, we don't. He's lying.
Damn it.
Don't tell mom.
Okay, Matt, it's your turn.
Everyone's fine.
So, okay.
For a split second, I was like, my turn, what?
I know, right? I keep doing that because our names are so close.
For now.
So yeah, I mean, I was readying the gun before with the intent of making an attack, so I'm gonna waste no time in doing that. With the Ingram Smart Gun X, I'd like to go full auto and split the attacks between the 2 bodyguards in the room.
Do it. Split that dice.
Let's do it. So it's gonna be 6 dice apiece.
I'm just making myself laugh over here.
So you got 4
This
hits
is a good
on
time.
one
I'm having a
bodyguard.
great day.
And 3 hits on.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll their
These are
dodge.
gel rounds.
This went sideways really quick, chat.
So you have 3 net hits on the first one, and he dodges the second one.
Okay. So help me out with the damage, or
Yeah,
how did?
So the way you add
'Cause
up
I've been-
damage is net hits, or your damage value of your weapon, plus net hits.
Okay, and the ammo type doesn't change the damage of the weapon.
No, so it just depends on what kind of damage you do. It will
Okay.
say if there's a different damage type, like stick and shock, just as I think 4 stun damage instead of changing the bullet type or the damage type.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So you said that was 3 net hits.
Correct.
That's going to be 8 stun damage per net hit then.
So
Am I doing that right?
So what's your base damage value?
The base damage for that weapon is 8.
So it'd be 8, and then plus your 3 net hits would make it 11 damage total.
I see. I was doing that wrong. Got it. So yeah, there you go.
Blue Raspberry Jolly Ranchers are the best Jolly Ranchers.
There's a party over there in
Oh.
Mr. Green's house.
That's what I'm saying. He takes, and that's stun damage, correct?
Correct.
He takes 8 stun damage. He's up, but barely.
And the other guy?
The second guy dodged,
Oh, that's right. He walked stepped out of the way.
so he
Cool.
dodged out of the way. Anything you would like to do with free action?
Let me pull up my little list.
She'd be like, "That's rude. Don't be rude."
Right. Yeah. No. Honestly, no.
Okay. And do not forget about the free action to, or not. I guess it's a simple action to take aim. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That's exactly it.
Cool. So you are actually
Just
also
calling a shot happens like beginning of next round. Not I couldn't call a shot on the next guy now.
correct. And it's also because the multiple attacks for where you split your attacks is the free action actually. So I do apologize.
Gotcha.
So next up is the second bodyguard. He's gonna go ahead and go and take a shot, or go ahead and shoot a tase at you, Max.
This is the part where you lie down from having been shot by my bullet, please.
Right. It's all staggered.
We need to look into like gun mods.
You have to go ahead and roll reaction plus intuition, Max. And you're trying to dodge 4 hits.
A small part of me is imagining these gel rounds like gummy bear shaped. So it's like,
Death by gummy
"Oh, I'm
bear.
a gummy bear."
It's a Haribo
I'm a
commercial,
gummy
so
bear.
everyone talks like children.
Yes!
Gummy bear.
I'm upset about that.
I fucking love those
hits.
commercials.
5. So you dodge out of the way of the tase. He walks up to tase you, and you sort of just jump back a little bit.
I need to start remembering my stupid adept accuracy. I should have used that during my attack phase.
That would have been super helpful.
Lessons to push on.
Right. Okay, Mr. Green.
Okay, well, I'm kind of just like waiting for like any sort of update at the moment. But is there like would it be beneficial for me to try and like connect to my car already, or
You can if you wanted to. If you want to just be ready.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that
Go
because
ahead.
I only have one turn technically because I have 9, right? And then
Right.
so yeah, I'll just do that. I'll
So
sync
you're
up
gonna
with my
jack
car.
into your car.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a skill you have to go ahead and roll, or it just happened?
Fuck.
That should be on that page I sent you as well.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Straight up like Matrix Jack in the back of your neck, just like here we go.
So
It doesn't look like it's.
no, it just looks like it's jacking out requires, I think.
Yeah, so I can just do that, and
Yep.
then yeah, I think that's my turn.
Yep, that'd be it.
Cool.
Okay, so you are jacked into your car. You are now one with the machine.
If people look into my car right now, there's just 2 kids just like totally vegging out.
Y'all are just mad stoned in there right now.
Yeah.
Normal Seattle, in the lower Seattle area, it's
Yeah.
fine.
One of those vegged kids looks like a 10-year-old, even though he's 15 and has no eye.
Yeah.
Mr.
Just like, wow, this is
Safe's
wild.
turn. He will go ahead and do nothing because he just fell to the floor,
He will fall.
unconscious.
Is he enjoying the trip?
You can't tell.
Damn.
I mean, his eyes are bloodshot. He's foaming at the mouth. Yeah.
Pupils are going like this the whole time.
Slight twitch, just
Yes.
I hate that song. Genuinely hate that song.
you would, because yeah, you would.
Yeah. Back the knife. It's your turn.
I am going to use a free action to swap out a couple programs and put in. I'm going to replace my was the old program exploit program for the hacking on the fly with where is it? Fork. To have every single matrix action can have 2 targets instead of 1.
Sick.
So that's 2 targets per simple, 2 targets per complex, whatever. And then looking at everything here, I am going to take a complex action to try to turn off both of those alarms. I am presuming it's either edit file or crack file. I'm not sure which one.
They would be edit file.
I will be editing that file.
Go ahead and roll that edit file.
Where are you, chummer? Okay. Oh, and is it an action to know what the current God square is on Baby Monitor? Or is that
If you do not have baby monitor on,
well, it is on. Remember we checked.
if it is on, it is a free action.
Okay.
But I believe you use your free action to switch your
Switch
program.
the programs. So that's
Yep.
I'll look at that later. Good lord, where are you? Okay. There you are. 3 hits.
3 hits.
I'm not gonna burn edge. I will pray.
Your net hit is 1.
What?
Your net hit is 1.
What does that mean?
So that means you succeeded on controlling it. So you want to go ahead and turn them both off?
Yes, just turn off the alarms.
Okay.
And I will be doing special actions in a minute, or special simple actions the next time my initiative goes around to tell everyone.
Okay. OP.
All right. Now I'm still right there with
Empty syringe in hand.
empty syringe in hand. I want to pull out my knife,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna stab the guy in the chest, like Mr. Safe while he's on the ground.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, we were expressly told
happening?
not to do this.
No. I'm just gonna stab Mr. Safe while he's on the ground
Cool.
because he's just all passed out. So it should just be a.
So yeah, you actually will go ahead. Do you have blades as a skill?
No.
Okay, so you're going to technically be defaulting on it, so it's agility -1. But since he is prone, you get a +2 modifier.
Hey, so 7 dice.
Yep, agility +1.
Three hits.
Obviously, this unconscious body cannot dodge, so it's going to be go ahead and do damage value plus your 3 hits.
I like that there's still a chance that you won't kill him.
Right.
I
So
mean,
that's
because his body is like, he could still, yeah, he
so
can still soak the damage.
that would be
His body will reject the knife, you know?
7 damage.
So it's base 4
Mm-hmm.
with the then any armor piercing on that.
AP -2. Ideally, this would be a real simple, like, get in between the ribs and try not to get blood on me kind of thing.
And because he rolled 8 dice and got only 1 hit, it is that simple. You go ahead while he's down, just sort of go right between the ribs, pull it out.
We did
It
it.
doesn't have any blood on it. You sort of just wipe it on his pant leg, and you hear him ask.
You cut out real hard.
Yeah, what was that?
Oh, is it better?
Nah,
Kind
there
of.
you go.
Okay. Yeah, I just jumped down for a hard second. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and stab him in the ribs, and then you go ahead and pull out the knife without any blood getting on you.
And I'm assuming he's dead?
He is no longer gasping for air, so you'd probably assume he's probably dead.
All right, then I'm just gonna leave him.
So you go ahead and stand
Yeah,
after crouching down and stabbing this individual.
Yep, I'm just gonna stand back up, and I think that's everything I can do because that's the attack.
You can speak short phrases for reaction, and we've still not told the car that, you know,
True.
shit's hit.
All right, then overcoms there. All right, everybody, we got the guy. Things are about to heat up in here, so just make sure that we are warm and ready to go. Hey, all right, yeah, catchphrase.
Spin move.
Haven't had to spin move
To the
yet.
desk.
Just wait till I start
Okay.
swimming over people.
Where or you just want to stand up, say where you are? You still have movement.
Oh, I do. Then I'm gonna stand up and move over by Max.
Okay. The first bodyguard that was shot pretty heavily with the rubber bullets tried to tase you OP. Pretty severe modifiers.
Just gonna yell, "Stop it!"
Critical success.
You have to still go ahead and dodge. You're trying to dodge one.
All right, and that was reaction plus a intuition.
Intuition.
Okay.
That's all you got to do.
We got 2 hits, no glitches.
Whoa.
Thanos snapped and we lost Bruce.
No.
Master.
Yeah, he disconnected. He's reloading right now. I don't know.
Reboot.
Okay, can you
I
hear us,
see him.
Bruce? Okay,
Awesome.
I got 2 hits, no glitches. He's typing something.
You dodged.
All right.
So, Matt,
Sick. I mean, I'm essentially going to make the same move as before. Both of them are still standing, so I'm going to full auto split fire between both.
and how's your bullets look?
That's a 30 round clip. Let me see real quick. I've been clicking through it as I do it. Where'd my tab go? So the dice pool is the number of rounds fired, correct?
Right.
Oh, you broke up.
All right. So just while we try to get this fixed here real quick, I think that we should probably just go ahead and take just a quick fiver so we can try and figure out what's going on with Bruce's internet there. So don't go anywhere. This is not like our full break, just a quick stop real fast. We'll be right back, everybody. It would help if I unmuted everything. Hi, we're back. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. Anyway, back to the ammo conservation conversation.
So, Max, how much ammo do you have?
Currently, so I expended 10 rounds last turn, so I have 20 gel rounds in this current clip.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll your shooty bang bang.
All right. So again, we're shooting full auto, or what they're calling full burst in Chummer. And yeah, so here we go again.
Drop top.
Lambo.
So 3 hits on 1 target. Ooh, hang on. I'm not gonna forget my freaking accuracy bonus. So how does that work? It's just +1 accuracy. Does that add +1 to the pool?
If it's just to the accuracy, no. So that just means that you're. I would double check it, but if it just says +1 to accuracy, that's just the max dice you can keep. That's your accuracy of the gun.
Got it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's literally just an accuracy boost.
Okay, cool.
So that's 3 hits on the 1 target. And
Okay.
4 hits on the 2nd target.
First one gets 0 hits, so that's 3 net hits for you.
Right.
And then the second one, you get 1 net.
So 3 net hits on 1 hit on the other?
Correct.
Awesome. So again, net hits added to the damage. That's the damage, correct? Okay, so that's going to be... Why can't I math right now? 11 damage to the first guy.
Okay.
Stun damage.
He is unconscious.
Hype. And
the second-
so second guy is going to be 9 stun damage.
The second guy has not been touched at all yet.
Correct.
The first guy wasn't ogged at all. This guy is like ogged out the ass and like
Gel rounds just bounce off his entirely chromed body.
he's just like he used to be a runner, but then he went legit and got like corporate security job for like politician.
So he did roll 6 hits, so he takes 3 stun damage.
Okay.
Hey brother, dodge this shit.
It is his turn to go now. And
Okay.
he's going to go ahead and try to tase you again. And that is 3 hits.
So this is going to be reaction and intuition.
You got it.
All right. I'm figuring it out.
We're playing the game.
Learning the system feels good.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
That's 5 hits on 8 dice.
You dodge out of the way as he shoots or tries to tase you again.
Woo.
And he just says, "Let me tase you, bro."
Thank you.
I say, no, don't.
Stop. Don't touch me there. This is my no-no
My
square.
no-nos. I need everyone to go ahead and roll initiative again for me.
Again.
Yeah.
What?
This is how Shadowrun works.
I still have 10 on my thing though.
10 on my
c-
thing.
That's the bottom of the round.
What about Mr. Green's round?
I had 9 the first, so I only got 1 turn.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah, so
it's-
after your
it's
initiative
every
goes,
turn.
it goes at the top, at the bottom of the round, or I guess at the top of the round, it will subtract everything by 10, and then if you still have any initiative, you get to go again. It's not like D&D where you just get one static number and then you just go. But it is like that in 6th edition.
OP
I
got a 14.
14 here as well.
21.
God dang. I got a 12.
2 turns.
Yeah, buddy.
Mr. Safe will get a 0 because dead.
Okay, honestly, I feel a little bit bad about how I offed that guy.
You should, dude. You
That's
stabbed him with
brutal.
drugs and said enjoy the trip, and then you stabbed him in the chesticle.
This is a guy who wanted to bring equality to everyone. Allegedly.
Allegedly. We don't know
Yeah, but-
shit about this guy's politics.
But money.
About money, though.
I was gonna say, like, ideally we don't look into why or who, we just do it so we don't run into those sort of moral conflicts.
Yeah, my character doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, my character doesn't care.
You're also not the one doing the killing.
Exactly.
But
like,
there's
I
like
don't
4 or
get
5
the issue.
degrees of removal here. Like, it's not a big deal.
Mac the knife.
Yes,
Here we go.
it's my go. Okay, first off, how do jammers? They're not a program, right?
Correct. They are not a
So,
program.
how
They're
does
actual device.
Okay, you can't just like send a jammer out to the matrix.
Correct. Because the Matrix is everywhere. It's like the internet. It's like the internet, but on a global scale.
Can
Okay.
you imagine like everybody out there on Tinder, like watching Twitch streams and just like everything they're normally doing? It's just like dead. It's
First
just
off,
jammed to the internet.
let me
Just jammed to the internet.
let me take a look at my baby monitor.
Okay, as a free action for your baby monitor, you are sitting at 15.
Okay. 40's the bad number, right?
40 is like, hey, I know where you're hiding.
Okay. Let's I want to induce a panic. So the programs that I'm in control of, is there a way to turn those on to like max so the whole thing is all like and just no?
No, not really. I mean, you could cause panic by doing stuff inside the office, but that's really about it.
Okay. You know what? Messages are simple actions, and I still have my
You still have 2 simple actions.
two
Or
simple
1 complex.
Yeah, well, I have 2 simple, but I still have my 4 cons. That's 4 simple, right?
So it would still be only 2
Or
simple,
2 simples at 2
but
targets.
it just affects 2 different targets.
Okay. And let me verify something. I know what floor they're on, what room, right?
Yeah, it's only 1 floor, but it is in the back left.
Back left. Okay.
Yep.
So then,
Right here.
oh yeah, that's right. We're on there. Let me take a look at that. If there is a way, if there is like a room that I can go ahead and just like freak them out, and send out, I want to send out a message. 4 messages, 2 and 2, all at the same time to 4 of those 5 snipers that I'm still marked on.
Yep.
And just be like, oh, there's, something like, intruders, and send off whatever section coordinates I can for as far away as possible from that office, but somewhere around the building still.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Roll for the messages. Let's see here. Where is that again?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have a test.
We'll go ahead and roll computer plus logic to see how well you can create these messages.
Okay.
Because I think it's actually supposed to be performance, but I'll check.
Okay. Plus logic. Okay. That's 5 hits.
You create this message, and they'll go ahead and look around the circle for anything suspicious.
And I think that's everything I can do.
Okay.
All right.
That is everything. Next up, we have the one, the only bodyguard. He's gonna try to tase Max again. That's 3 hits again on it. It should tase you, bro.
Easy, bro.
Sorry, I'm pulling up improved reflexes real quick.
Yeah. just give you guys a shout out. You guys are handling this system like a champ.
Thanks.
Yeah, driving's hard, bro. I'm learning pretty quick.
Yeah, true. Also, I found out it is a complex action for you to jump into your vehicle and or drones.
Yeah, cool. I thought it was, but
Yeah. And if you have a sensor array on your vehicle, you can actually like look through your vehicle.
I think I do. Let me double check that.
So improved reflexes gives me +1 reaction for each level in it, and it's a max of 3. I maxed it out at 3, so I get +3.
Okay. Yep. And that's I think always on unless you're in somewhere where it has like a high background count.
Yeah, totally. According to this, it's the reflexes. It's not wired for anything. It's not from an
Sick.
adept power. It's just.
Yeah, I have a sensor array rating 2, Bruce.
Okay. Go ahead and
I scored 5 hits.
okay. So you dodge out of that haze again. He's getting real frustrated.
Same exact move every time.
Exactly. It's a half spin.
Dude, stop moving.
Right. Stop. Max, it's your turn. He just tried to chase
Mom
you.
said stop.
It's my turn to play Xbox.
That's your first problem. You have an Xbox.
Stop. You're gonna get in trouble.
Jared.
It's your go, Max.
All right, let's do this.
What would you like to do? There's one body left.
There's a body in the kitchen.
I mean, I'm just gonna instead of full auto, I'm just gonna burst fire this guy that continues to try to tase me.
Okay.
Let me just check my ammo situation.
Yeah, and burst fire is I think only 3 rounds.
Forgive me, I forgot there was a long burst. I was intending to fire 6 rounds, not in 10.
Okay,
So
cool.
long burst it is.
Okay.
Okay, let me roll this beast.
Yeah.
That was
Bro,
kind
you
of gross.
keep shooting me. It's only fair if you let me tase you.
Just one.
Hey, you guys are rude up in here.
God, let me out of the corner. This isn't even fun.
That's 7 hits on 12 dice.
You're doing a long burst.
Correct.
He gets a -5 to his dice pool.
Wait, run that by me. Why exactly?
Because he's trying to dodge 6 bullets that you're shooting at him.
I see.
So it gets him a -5. For the full auto, because I think that gun could do full auto as a simple action because I have the full auto feature. It also gets -5. But if you do full auto as a complex, it gets a -9 dice pool.
Like suppressive fire?
Yeah.
I see there's also suppressive fire for 20 rounds.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's a lot of rounds.
So he gets to roll 5 dice. This is fun.
What, are bullets free?
5 dice against 7 hits.
One hit. So your net hits are 6. Ooh. He is unconscious because he cannot resist that much damage.
Yeah, I'd say 6 and 8. He's at 12 stun. Or wait, 14 stun damage?
Math is hard. It's okay.
Oof. I shoot guns. I don't math.
Very true. Same. Yeah, he is also unconscious.
For my free action, I'm just going to report that out to the car. Things got harder than we expected. Two targets down at this time. I'd say more, but I figure it's a short message.
Yeah. OP.
That's me, baby.
What would you like to do?
OP.
So while there's the 2 people down, I'm gonna chime in. Actually, no. We're gonna start moving. I'm gonna start out the office door. I'm gonna start moving towards the front door.
Okay.
I am gonna keep my faceless on for now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll perception for me while you walk out the door.
Okay.
Perception.
Yeah.
One day I'll have all of my numbers memorized.
Probably not.
And perception is a actual skill, correct?
Correct. If you do not have it, it's intuition -1.
3 dice. Let's go.
Hype. Ooh.
2 hits.
2 hits. You notice there is no one left in the building.
Matrix lobby seen anyone? All right. I am going to let me check my list here. Free action. Simple action. I'm going to ready my SMG arm.
Okay.
Like I haven't flipped my wrist off or anything. It's just ready to go.
Sure.
Because I figure when I start shooting, that's when it would flip off, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And so then free action, I'm gonna gesture to Max and be like, "Come on, let's go." And I'm also just gonna report back to just over comms and everything. All right, that's 2 + 1. Our main guy is done delito. So now we are off to meet you. Hope you're ready. Goddamn.
All right, Mr. Green, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Sick. I was gonna ask you if I could do that.
I'm scared, y'all.
Why?
2 successes.
2 successes. So you do see that there's a group of still people piling past because we've only been inside the building for 12 seconds before stuff just hit the fan.
12 seconds.
For the combat is only 6 seconds per initiative pass, and we're on the second one.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
So in initiative, as soon as he went to began walking towards, it's only been 12 seconds. But there's still a large group of people in front of you, heading away from the building. There are 5 people, hoods up. 3 of them look like to be elvish builds. You have one that looks like an orc, and then one looks like a troll. And the one with the troll has a large katana strung on his back. And they all 5 are making a beeline towards the building.
We're fucked.
You guys got company. There's 4 guys looking pretty big, dark cloaks. Get to me fast. I'm hooked up, ready to go. I have what seems to be a pretty decent escape route, but you got to get to the car. Otherwise, I can't help you.
So, what else would you like to do or prepare to do?
Oh, well, I observed.
no.
I gave that to you as a free action.
Yeah.
So,
God damn it.
I do have. No, I don't really need to do that though. Fuck. I'm gonna start the car because I don't think it was on.
okay, you go ahead and start up the vehicle.
And then, yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. Because, I mean, all my other stuff is dependent on whether or not they're gonna be getting to the car. So.
Okay, cool. Opie, I'm assuming you wanted to continue moving towards the front door.
Yes.
Is that are you a little salty there, friend?
No, I'm scared, and I'm invested in my role play. This is my new faceless.
I like it. Back to the top of the.
All I know is that we gotta blap them.
Mac the knife.
Okay, first off, these individuals that are running up, are they the ones that we AR tagged yesterday?
No, those are the snipers, and they're still AR tagged on the roof.
Okay. Then, can I see them? Do I know where they are?
You cannot see them. You could try rolling a matrix perception to see if you can see them.
Is that observation?
No, that would actually be a. Matrix perception is a complex action. But you actually wouldn't be able to see them currently because you're currently inside of a host. They are not attached to the host.
Oh, they're not attached to the host.
Nope. So you don't actually. I mean, you got, besides what he said, there's 4 people heading in.
You know what? So Mr. Green sent out that message to everyone, right?
Assuming so.
Yeah.
That file with the question marks. Can I send a message through that alarm? Is that a possibility?
You can surely try.
I want to send a message that says, protect the congressman and protect candidate Thomas. Get them out of there safe.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll computer plus logic.
Well played, bro.
Okay.
And we didn't want to hire this kid.
And I do want to just let it be known that on the comm link too, so they can hear what I'm doing, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Whew, shit. Okay.
Make or break moment. No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, right?
I like that they have the pressure of, oh, let's try to help them get out of the building. And we're in here like, shit, I hope I don't die.
These are the jobs we opted for.
4 hits. Oh, great. This is
Hey,
even
Bruce's
more
wife.
pressure. Bruce's wife.
Hi, Laura.
Hi.
She says hi.
Oh, the dog goes.
So we all creepily wait.
Right.
4.
4
hits.
Come on, for it.
Skirt.
Lambo.
Max just hits the wall and waits.
Cocked head there, Mr. Game Master. Oh God.
Your message you sent.
My message to what now?
Your message was sent.
Okay.
You've been left on red. This is just awkward for you forever.
And
Please respond.
So that was my message. And on my free action, can I once again check my baby monitor?
Yes. Your baby monitor is still sitting currently at 15.
Okay.
I showed you my emergency. Please respond.
Right.
That's it. That's what I got.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Max, you're all set.
The fact that there's question marks added to the turn order right now makes me real uncomfortable.
Why would you be afraid of that?
It's the unknown. I fear change.
Question mark 1. God damn it.
Okay, I guess. What's our exit situation looking like right now?
I mean, there's a window in the office. There's a window, multiple windows outside in like the main office area.
How high off the ground are we in the window from the office?
No, you're just our first floor. So.
Oh, well, I mean. All right then. Hang on.
And they heard my message, right?
Yes, you went and sent the message to them as well, more or less.
Just making sure.
OP, do you think we wait or do we make our own exits based on that? Do we hope they don't shoot us when we walk out the door, or do we run while we have an option?
Since we're in initiative, can I respond to that right now, or do I have to wait till mine?
And then I'm going to, I guess. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean.
Now, it would unfortunately have to be your turn.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm gonna go ahead and reload the SMG, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. You go ahead and take the clip out, put the other clip in. You're all set. Mr. Mac the Knife, I need you to roll your firewall plus willpower for me.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, I have not done this yet. Bear with me. Firepower is...
So your firewall on your deck.
Is on my... It's on the deck. It's on the machine.
It should be the stat array.
Stat array. Well, it's just... It says 2. That's what I set for now.
Yep, so you have 2 for your firewall, and then plus your willpower.
Plus my willpower. Okay. And I'm guessing I can only...
I'm nervous.
Also only keep 2 of whatever I hit.
1 second, actually. Hold on, sorry.
Okay.
It's actually, I apologize, logic plus firewall.
Logic plus firewall.
Yes.
That's 7, 2, 4, 6, 7 plus 2. Okay. And then, do I just tell you how many hits, or do I...
Yep, and then just tell me how many hits you get.
Okay. 1, 2. That's... I'm gonna burn edge.
Do it.
That was scary. That's 2 hits only is scary to me. 3, 4, 5. 5. Ooh, my edge is not...
I don't like the face that Bruce is making while
Bruce
he's
is
rolling
way too fucking
dice. He's
excited
like,
right
yeah! You're gonna take some brain damage, blind kid. Yeah!
You should feel sick about that sentence, Ian.
That's Bruce right now. Like, that's what he's excited
I
about.
was just gonna say, hey, you have a mark on your cyber deck. I don't know what... I didn't say anything about brain damage. You just have a mark on your cyber
Yeah, he wasn't gonna give brain damage to a blind kid, Ian.
Not
That's
yet.
what. That's not yet. I was gonna say that's the next step.
So yeah, you have a mark on your cyber deck. It looks like someone's trying to hack into your deck.
1 mark. Okay. I studied marks, and now it's all brain farting on me.
So you do have, on your turn, you do have a...
I'm looking.
you can erase a mark from your file, or from your device.
That's complex. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And then you can also reboot or anything. But,
it's a hard one.
yep, especially when you're VR. OP, it is your turn.
All right. So first off, that free action responding to Max.
Yeah.
Well, I don't like too much what they said about cloaked figures coming in through the front door, so perhaps we just try our luck with the office window there. And which side of the building would the window put us out on? Is that on the far side from the car, or on the side that we need to be?
On the far side, because you guys are parked closer to the... closer... yeah, they would put you on the far side because you guys had to walk across the center of the circle to get to the office building.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna head back into the office and head for the window and hop out.
Okay. Over comms, Mac, you hear, hey, we have someone climbing out the back window. That was a good tip.
They know.
I'm upset. I'm gonna climb back in. Let me back in. Eric Andre
GIF.
GIF.
So you're climbing out the window. Last but not least, Mr. Green.
Fuck. Free action. Saying over comms, but like I'm gonna be directing this at Mac. Look, I'm gonna keep you in range as long as possible, so that way you can keep doing what you're doing. But if the time comes that our only option is for me to drive away, I'm gonna drive away. Just everybody be aware. That's where we're at right now. And then my car has a Ultimax Rainforest carbine attached to it.
Okay. Okay.
I only have 30 bullets for it.
Right.
But I'm gonna ready it towards where City Hall is, just that direction in the alleyway.
Okay. It is lined up and ready to go.
That's my turn. Yeah.
Okay. And then Mac the Knife, you have one more go.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to make sure. I'm trying to think logically, and also RP as a fucking terrified kid, is
Right.
blind.
Yep.
Right.
And just got a mark on his deck, and after the first time ever leaving.
Also, he's blind.
Also, he's blind.
Also blind.
Just make this point that he's blind.
Yeah.
So he's gonna be like, and I'm going to switch attributes. I'm going to take my free action to switch attributes on my cyber deck.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this first. I'm going to send out 2 more messages.
Okay.
And say, or send out more messages to that same blip and that same file and say, no, wait. I'm going to send out messages to the 4 comm links that I tagged because those are the guys I talked to before about the back wall, the back area.
So there's 2 different sets of comm links you've officially tapped. So you have the snipers that you did.
The snipers, yeah.
Prior. And then you also have the question marks that you sent, like a distress that, hey, protect them.
Yeah, I sent messages to the snipers saying intruders in the back. I sent messages to the question mark saying protect the candidate and the congressman. Yep. I'm going to send messages back to the comm links on the back, the snipers. I'm going to send messages saying, that's candidate Thomas, to protect him at all costs. The intruders are right behind him. So, and again, with my programs, it's 4 of the comm links, not just 2 of them.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use my free action, and I'm going to switch my attributes and protect my firewall a bit more by switching out my sleeves with my firewall.
Awesome.
Okay, that makes my firewall to 5.
I enjoy the concept that inside Mr. Green's car right now, one of them is plugged into the car, and the other one's all zonked out, but both of them are just like absolutely spazzing in their head right now, trying to do everything.
Yeah.
And I imagine right now inside Max, like Lil Max head, it's just like a switchboard of like unplugging things and plugging things back in different spots. Like no.
Kind of like Jake Gyllenhaal in Source Code.
Yes.
Around.
Yeah.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Oh god!
I'm so for that.
I forgot about Source Code.
So
Nice movie, dude.
that is, your message has been sent out. And I think that'd be a pretty decent spot, Ian, if you want to. Go ahead and take our break.
Yep, I'm super down.
Go ahead and re-roll.
I'm super down. Everybody that's hanging out, thanks for hanging out. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back. So, hang around. If you're new here, hit that follow button. If you're not new here, hit that subscribe button if you can. But make sure that you're in a spot that you can actually do that. Don't break yourself on my account or our account even. So, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Bye.
I forgot words for a second.
Got him.
Boom, roasted. You got me. I was on the wrong scene. Haha, we're back. I'm eating an ice cream sandwich. How's y'all's break? Anyway, back into the jam here, y'all. Take us away, Bruce.
Hey, so we're back in it. I need everyone to go ahead and re-roll initiative.
1,000,000.
I got an 11.
An 11? What a monster.
I know, dude. Two turns.
OP's back on that 20 grind.
That's like the worst you can do. Like, it's one away from being able to get another turn.
14.
14.
Am I stupid here? Hang on.
I mean, no,
Well,
but like
Yeah,
maybe.
that just seems like a lot. Wow, all right, 24.
Hey!
That is a lot.
That's because it is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a 3-turn initiative.
That's gross.
That's what I had last time. 21.
Shit, 24.
21.
3 turns.
21.
And I've got enough ammo and a clip to go full auto 3 times, boys. I've only there was something to shoot.
Jacked up and good to go.
Exactly. I'm a StarCraft Space Marine right now.
Give me something to shoot.
I mean, there are still 4 unknown people. Oh, yep. Look at those numbers. Question mark number 1 got a 26. Feels bad, man.
I'm just spitballing here, but maybe we just run really fast.
It's like that point in every like shooter where you're like walking along and you just took out some enemies you were used to, and then the special forces guys drop through the roof, and you're like, shit, I was not expecting that to happen. This is that moment.
In that exact moment, you do hear the front door get kicked in as a large troll wielding a katana is pushing through the front door.
It's like the first time you meet a hunter in Halo.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Just kicks it open. And you see him reach into his bag and throw something towards your general direction.
Ooh, how close to my general direction is that?
How close
That's
was
a very
it?
important question.
Oh, I agree. It's about 2 meters away from you.
So 6
Damn,
feet.
that's not close enough. I was gonna say I have missile parry, but that's too.
Yeah, he's
Because
not throwing it
technically-
at you, but it's only like near you.
Damn. I was just gonna throw it back, just catch it, and like, nope.
Not today, troll Satan.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's terrifying.
Trollton.
Max, roll a perception.
Okay.
It's pronounced Satine.
Yo, we got a flashbang over here.
That's exactly what it is. You see that there's a modified flashbang that he just threw into your area.
So I have flash, what's it called? Flash compensation in my glasses.
Okay. Flare
Do I have to
compensation.
activate that, or is that always on?
As long as you have your wireless active, which I'm assuming you would.
Yeah, we said that
it's
last
active.
session.
That all that does is it. So you still take the damage. It just doesn't blind you.
Cool.
So you'll still take the concussive, like stun damage, but it just doesn't blind you. But
Word.
yeah, that is his go. Max.
My turn.
OP, you're on deck.
Hey, we're on deck.
Sorry, I'm looking through actions here to see. I guess it would be a gesture. Well, the concussion's not gonna matter. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about this.
Okay.
Sorry. I mean, I'm just going to shoot. So we have till his next initiative till that goes off.
Yep. And it did like bounce past you and then into the room, so it's splitting you and OP.
It's between us.
Yeah. I dig it.
Yes,
Scranton appreciates this game being played.
dude. Right. Like a lot.
I declare.
I mean, is there any cover in the room at all that's usable against a flashbang?
But I mean, you could, because are you inside the room? still?
I hadn't followed him out the window yet.
Okay. Yeah, there's the desk his body is currently behind. There's also, you have enough movement. You can move outside of the office and have the wall in between.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to figure out the options here because I may
Or
just follow.
just run and jump out the window real quick.
Yeah, just jump
Yeah,
out the window
honestly,
real quick.
honestly, that's the plan. We're on the ground floor. I'm just gonna follow OP out the window as quickly as possible.
Okay. You in a more hurried manner, because I'm assuming you're running out instead of him just strolling
Yeah,
away casually.
stealth's not a factor at all right now. Yeah, we're getting the hell out of
So you go ahead and run, and you sort of push OP out the window and jump out after him.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Tuck and roll, brother.
Max, is there anything you else wanted to do? That's just your movement, and I'll say a free action to push him out the door. Or out the window.
So I still have a simple action?
You still have 2 simples and a complex. I just gave it as a free action to push him out.
Alright, cool. Then I guess I'd like to... I don't know if it's just... Help me out here. Would it be a shift focus or a take aim action to, while we're moving away from that window, essentially walk backwards, ready towards that window? Do you know what I mean?
It would just be a take aim. I think so. Yeah, it would just be a take aim. As you're just aiming on, if someone were to walk in that window space, you would have aim on them.
Right, yeah, that's the idea. Pretty much, covering fire on what we just left.
Exactly.
Cool, then that's what I'd like to do. I'd take that simple action to take aim. And change my smart gun fire mode to burst.
Okay.
Like standard burst, the 3 bullet.
You got it. You're a burst and take aim. So on with your take aim, you have a +1 to your accuracy as well as your dice pool.
Hype. With all the accuracy bonuses I have, the max dice I could keep is stupid right now.
That's actually amazing. OP, you just got shoved out a window, and Max is aiming her smart gun at the window.
All right.
You're currently prone.
Well.
Oops.
And it would be a simple action for change position to stand up, right?
I believe so. Or the opposite of free action of drop prone.
Yeah, it would just be a free action to stand up.
Okay, cool. And then let's see here. To deactivate both my faceless and Max's faceless, since it is my device, would that be how would you classify that? Just so I can make sure I'm using my action economy correctly.
Using a simple device, so you could just use 2 simple actions to use simple.
Okay, so I've used a
On
free
the chart
action.
I sent you, I think it's activate cyberware or deactivate cyberware.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
So that's 2 free actions then. Click. I kind of take it back. So now we're out there. Face is exposed, just in case AR. It's easier to blend that way. That's my reasoning here.
You mean it's not easy to look like a chicken?
I mean, you never know. And from there, I'm gonna gesture to have her follow me, and I'm gonna start making my way around the building back to the circle.
Okay.
And over the comms, just hey y'all, we're outside. Beep beep, be ready, hey. And I think that's about all I can do at this point.
Yeah, that'd be it.
Beep beep, motherfucker, let's get on out. Go.
All right. Next up, question mark number 4
Oi.
is going to go.
I don't like all these question marks, dog.
You will soon.
Oh my goodness.
They won't be question marks forever, I imagine.
Nah.
Is one of their names Jameson?
That look
Another
of
one's
like,
name
how
is
the
Jack.
fuck did he know that?
They're all named after liquor. Liquor. I call it
Liqueur.
liqueur. That means we're gonna have to fight a Ciroc.
Yes. Hey, Tom, if you could roll Logic plus Firewall for me.
I'm real nervous, chat. These question marks got me nervous.
They're all right. They're spicy.
These question marks got me feeling every kind of way right now.
That means excited and happy.
And nervous and terrified and other feelings.
I'm glad I made that switch because it's 12 dice now.
Good call.
No way. Four.
You get the sense he's still trying to hack into it, but it was unsuccessful in placing another mark.
Hmm. Do I know where they are when it happens, or
You'd have to do a matrix search outside of the host, find them, and then begin marking.
okay? Okay.
Okay. That was. I think it's a complex action to place a mark. Yeah.
Yeah.
Number two's gonna go. Okay, they win. Mac the Knight.
Okay, they went. Uh-oh. You just activated my trap card, motherfucker.
So, oh man, I'm looking at. Let me take a look here and see my stuff. I mean, I know what I want to do, but can I do it? Okay, so I mean, I'm just freaking out. I've never been back hacked like this before, so I'm going to take a moment to using my free action to swap out my my baby monitor for let me check it really quick. I just lost it. I had it a second ago. Switching out my baby monitor for paint job, which is +2 to my attack for erasing marks. And I'm going to erase this mark.
Go ahead and roll to erase the mark.
Okay, so it's going to be my attack. Let me just make sure I got this right. My attack on my street gear right now is 3, so it's 3 plus. Where is it again?
It's gonna be computer plus logic.
Computer plus
And,
logic.
Max of your attack.
Okay. So, and then the +2 on the attack adds. It's not adding dice. It's adding the
To the limit.
limit, right? Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So you have a +5. So you have a 5 to the limit.
Okay.
And then he rolls willpower +5.
My computer plus logic is on it. Jesus. Oh, that's bad. I am spending my edge. Jeez, I'm really low on edge. But I only have one hit. So I'm re-rolling that. I'm panicking. Here we go. Six.
Six. You erase the mark.
Thank you. And then, I think that's it. One complex action. Well, I have two. I have my split, but that would just mean that I would erase 2 marks, but I can't erase a
A mark
second
you
mark
don't
that doesn't
have.
exist.
Exactly. So that'd be
And
about it.
I can't exit the host yet. Shit. Okay, I guess I'm hanging tight. I'm on my comm link. I'm just gonna start screaming. There you go.
I love it.
Okay, I'll see you guys in a.
Next up, we have question mark number 5. As you
Stop it
see,
with the question marks.
as you see an elf run into Max, you can see it sort of out at the beginning of the building by where the other door was that you guys walked into, the front entrance. You do see an elf walk in behind the troll. He's wielding some pistols. Question mark number 3 is going to go. Okay. Mr. Green.
All right. Did you guys say over the comms that you're out the window? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the beep beep motherfucker scope.
Oh, that's right. Based off where I'm at, and they're pinged on the AR, right? That was something that Mac took care of when we
That's
got here.
correct. So right now they're like where the coffee shop on the like. If you were to walk out the coffee shop, they would be right there.
Okay. Based off where I'm at, and looking like maybe I'll roll another free action perception again. Okay. To see if it would be smart for me to try and meet them halfway, or if waiting where I'm at is the better play.
Okay.
Only one success.
One success. Based off of so right now you're in the alleyway, so you can't really see to where they are. You can just more or less see out the alleyway based off your sensor array. You can obviously still see the ping of where they are standing through the wall, but right now all you can see in front of you is the crowd. It's starting to thin now, but there's still quite a bit of crowds going through.
And does it look like the
pushing?
Does it look like the actual like vehicle traffic in front of City Hall? Is it packed?
There's no vehicle traffic at all because all the traffic or all the streets were barricaded off.
And they're still barricaded?
It looks so you can't tell from this where your car parked is at, but they were barricaded. But with the amount of people that's walking in the street, you'd probably imagine that it's probably not barricaded, but you don't know for sure.
Okay. Well, I think. I mean, I'm just. Fuck. All right, I'm going to start driving slowly.
Okay.
See if I can get closer. But I'm also not driving fast enough that I can hit people.
So you're just like pulling out slowly into the
like if I'm in a parking lot and I'm like waiting for pedestrians to get the fuck out of my way.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So you pull out. You have a little bit more. You can see now with the sensor array. You can see they're on the backside. The barricade is clear. Inside of the actual circle itself is more condensed amount of people. But the street is starting to clear up a little bit, so it'd be easier to get onto the street. But the circle itself is still quite condensed with people.
Okay. Over the comms, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm moving towards you. Not going very fast. There's still a lot of pedestrians, so I'd say get to me as quick as possible, but also don't die.
You have knowledge of drones, correct?
Correct.
Go ahead and roll that knowledge skill for me.
Wait.
As you
Pretty sure.
As you get out, you can see a rather large
hovercraft or.
No, it's just a drone.
Well, because I have a lot knowledge skills for drones, hovercraft, and then wheeled.
Wheeled.
Okay. One success.
One success. 1 second, just pulling up this part of.
What to clarify, for my knowledge skill, it says drones wield +2, and then it says my pool is 6. Is that including the +2?
No, so the 6 is just based off drones, and
Okay.
then you get a +2 if it's a wheel drone. So you should actually roll.
I'll add 2 more.
Cool.
Okay, so 2 total.
Okay. You've heard of this before. It is a large drone
Okay.
called a Steel Lynx. It has hardened armor, has 4 large wheels, but it is a heavy combat drone.
All right. Over the comms, I'll relay that as well. Just be like, hey, there's a big fucking mini tank thing over here. Probably not man operated. So looks like some cavalry's getting sent. We should get out of here as quick as possible.
Sick. That is what you currently see.
Oh, great.
Yeah, that's a Steel Lynx. Okay. Question mark number 1. Max, you do see now as a large troll is at, or the grenade goes, or the flashbang goes off. You don't have to worry about taking any damage because you have that wall between you, and it's still pretty far away. Go ahead and roll. Just resist 3 stun damage because there's still that window in front.
So that's my whole damage resist pool.
Yep. So body plus armor. You're just looking for 3.
I mean, in just half of them, I've got 4 already.
Awesome. So you don't have to worry about taking that stun damage. You can feel it come off, but you don't actually take any damage from it. And now at the window, you do see a large troll looking through the window, just staring at you with a Ares predator. Get ready to. He can't do anything because he uses his full turn to run, but he does have it drawn and looking out the window. Max, it is your turn. You have your gun aimed at a large troll looking at you through a window.
Awesome. So in all of the AR fun that we had a few minutes ago, they can see the rest of our team can see us in AR right now, right?
Correct.
Can we see the car in AR right now?
Yes. And you can see it is.
Okay. Okay. And so I was trying to follow how far out we are still from that.
Roughly about 10 meters away from the car. Because it's on the opposite side of the circle, down the street a little bit, in an alley.
I mean, I'd rather not get in another fight if we don't have to.
You do realize that this entire circle is crowded with people, so you could probably make your way through and probably give it a hard time.
Yeah, I mean, maintaining focus as best I can on that same window spot. I'd like to just continue to move, away towards the car. Just continue to take my full move, away.
Do you want to use your? Do you want to use your? Do you want to use your complex action to sprint? It more or less you get to roll your. If you have the running skill, you get to roll that. Otherwise, you can roll your strength -1, and you get to add a certain amount of meters on your hits.
OP's still not to the car, right?
I know he's on. He just stood up outside the window.
Because I started head.
Okay. Well, never mind. Yeah, then I'll sprint to the vehicle. I didn't want to be I didn't want to not be the last one to the vehicle. So yeah. I'm gonna sprint to the vehicle then. Complex.
You don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be faster than the slowest.
Exactly.
Hey, right? Well, I mean, it's my job to not be like the first person in the car, right? I'm trying to make sure I got everybody covered.
Go ahead and roll running or body strength -1. So and then next to your movement, it will say like /plus blank.
I see.
Okay, and that plus is how many extra meters you get per hit on their running skill.
I see. So yeah, 2 meters per hit.
Yep.
Okay, so I've got a running skill of 8 then. So I've got a pool of 8s, and then an extra 2 meters for every hit.
Yeah. So whatever your so since you'll be doing the sprint, you'll actually use the second set of numbers.
Right. So in this case, it'll be 24 plus another 2 per hit.
Yep.
Right.
Exactly. Yay, running skills.
Yay! I brought those, but not perception.
I mean, it's like a face using.
I mean, my perception skill is 2. Like that's,
Right, I mean, that's
that's
alright.
just gross. No, it's not.
I love you, Ian.
Whatever, bro.
Okay, so that's gonna be 24 plus another 8, so 32 meters.
Okay. Easily enough. You just.
No problem.
Actually, I think as you said, it's 24 was your base. So
Yeah,
realistically,
sprinting was completely unnecessary.
But you got there real quick, like a fraction of the time.
Instantly.
Just like
That troll is big, dude. I'm not playing.
Exactly.
I'm not playing.
That's a whole big note from me.
That's a big ol' yikes from me there, boss.
OP, you see Max just take off. OP, it's your turn.
I will do the
Fine.
same.
What's your speed?
Same.
So fast.
12/24.
Okay, so you don't have to sprint unless you really want to sprint.
No, so pretty much I see Max take off and I'm like, hot shit, if Max is running then I better get my ass moving. So I just hip hop up on out of there and just next thing you know I'm at the car trying to get in. And hopefully
Are you guys trying to like lose them in the crowd as you're running, or are you guys just making a straight beeline?
I try to lose them a little bit in the crowd, like nothing too far out of the way, but maybe just
Right.
a little.
Max, how about yourself?
I mean, truthfully, regrouping with extraction is probably the biggest focus.
Okay. So OP, go ahead and roll stealth.
I changed my mind. And stealth, do I even have that as a skill?
Sneaking. If not, it's agility minus 1.
I do, so I roll 7 dice for it.
Yeah.
But it's under the physical limits, correct?
Yes, it is. Unless you're mentally stealthing them.
I was just making sure.
No, you're good. Just give me a hard.
All right, I got 3 hits.
Awesome. So you go ahead and make your way to the car. Both of you are able to get inside. And you guys see both the children in the front 2 seats of the car just pass out inside the front.
Over the comms, let's go.
That's going to be number 4, number 2. You do see Mr. Green, the drone, sort of and activate and come online, and just sort of rotate the turret on top. Sort of just rotates 360. Mac, it's your turn.
I am going to and make sure I was right about this. I was checked it once, but I'm just checking again. I'm exiting the host.
Okay.
That's a complex action, as I understand it.
Correct.
But no test. And as a free action, what programs do I have loaded? I have brain smarts and split action. I'm going to switch out my split action program for my hammer program
Okay.
and be ready.
Awesome. Those two are going to go. Mr. Green,
Okay. Question.
answer.
So now everybody's in the car, right?
Correct.
David Jones show.
No,
What's going on?
I
Welcome in.
have knowledge skill of Seattle downtown +2.
Okay.
What type of action would it be if I wanted to use that to try and figure out the best escape strategy? Like what streets to take and whatnot.
So using a skill would be is a complex action.
Okay.
So it would be a complex action to use that knowledge skill.
And then would driving count as my movement if I'm plugged into the car?
You
Or
know
would
that is-
that be a complex action as well?
It would also be a complex because you would be using your pilot groundcraft skill.
Okay, well. I would much
But
rather
if you
use
wanted
that
to,
than-
you could put it on the grid. That's a free action to do.
What do you mean by that?
So you get you like to put it onto the grid. So for autopilot,
Oh, I see.
that's a free action. Since
don't
you
know that
jumped in.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to go on the grid. Okay, I'll just do pilot groundcraft then.
Okay. Are you heading forward or backward? You have a crowd of people in front of you still. Backward is clear.
Backward, it's clear. Where is the links?
In front of you on that street, off to the right.
Oh, then yeah, I definitely want to go backwards.
Okay.
Um,
Go ahead and roll that pilot groundcraft.
okay.
Everybody out there, welcome on in. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for being here.
Ouch. 2 successes. Can I post edge that?
You can if you want to.
So it would just be anything I didn't get a success on, right?
Correct.
There we go. 7 total.
Oh, there we go. Instantly, you just like, whoop, and just full speed in reverse, going around, dodging all the trash cans and the random stray cats that are walking through.
I want when I move around one of those trash cans to over the comm links go spin move.
Yes, spin move over, and you get onto the street behind you. You sort of weave in between a couple of cars that are on the grid, and you go ahead and take off. Are you going anywhere specific?
I mean, at this point, I feel like we're good, right? Like, well, I would speaking for myself. I feel like we're good. So, I'll probably head back towards the coffee shop.
That makes me
Okay.
nervous.
Yeah.
Um,
And that should be my turn. I'm pretty sure.
Yep. And now, you head that way, and let me roll something.
Hey, y'all remember those big scary guys that came in? Yeah, I just drove around the corner. We're fine. We're good. Everything's fine here. Nobody saw us.
I play video games. That's how it works.
Yeah.
I just gotta sit under this bridge until my stars go away, right?
Pretty much.
They have a very low attention span. They'll give up. Out of sight, out of mind.
For the most part. You head towards the area. You keep looking over your shoulder, not even over your shoulder, through your sensor array. You look behind you, just make sure every so often that no one is tailing you. Don't seem to notice anyone. You see a couple cars that look like they are for a little bit, but after so often turn off to a different road. But you go ahead and make it back to said safe house without an issue.
All right, I'll find parking and then we can get out.
Perfect.
Just casual. Oh, no. Hey, there's a spot. There we go.
There's a spot right in front of the coffee shop even.
Ooh,
There's a
perfect
nice looking
parking.
bush right next to it.
There's a nice looking bush. What do you mean?
Glowing bush.
Does that bush
Is there
have
a nuke
anything
in that
in
bush?
it?
You look inside of it. It just looks like it's pressed down a little bit, where someone probably hit something a little heavy inside of it at one point or another. But nothing is.
I'm upset.
Can I
Fucked up.
using my little GoPro that I have on, because I'm presuming I'm not in VR anymore, just be like, dude, hey, why are you looking in that bush?
Reasons there, little buddy. Hey, let's head on. Let's head inside. Get off the street. Keep our heads down. Don't ask questions. And I just head on inside and back behind the counter to like get back down into the safe house.
Oh, okay, I'll follow. Okay, but I got more questions. That's right into the door.
Said no questions.
All right. You guys are inside. The conference room is currently being used by a group of people. A few moments go by, but you are. They all sort of leave the area. It is now open for you guys to use if you would like.
I'm gonna head on in.
You head on in. There's a nice oval table, a couple of chairs, projector screen on the far side. The room is yours.
I will feel around with my cane.
It's just us in there? Like, are we waiting for like a Mr. Johnson to show up, or
Somebody needs to call a fixer.
I'm
Or
on it.
somebody to probably get a hold of the Johnson. No, that's really us to just do.
Did the Johnson give us contact information of like who to call or anything like that when the job was done?
I mean, could we just wait? I mean, it's gonna be news, right?
Right, I would.
Roughly, you guys wait around for a good probably 5-10 minutes, seeing if he's gonna show. All of you guys get a notification on your comlink. Looks like it's the Seattle Metroplex emergency, as there was a attack on a senator in the owned government building. It looks like a group of people disguise themselves as Mr. Wesley
Thanks for the
Thomas.
follow.
As Wesley
Welcome on
Thomas is
in.
also
Welcome to being
under
a wizard.
investigation currently for possibly setting up a hit. But it looks like it did go live that the unfortunate death has been occurred, and there will be a wake 2 days from today in regards to Mr. Safe.
Hot shit, everybody. I think we just pulled that off.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna die for a second there.
No me, brother.
I barely went through one magazine. I mean, that was smooth for a getaway driver with no. I don't know how to say it. You're not even looking where you're going. It blows me.
All these kids with their newfangled technology and whatnot. That what you're getting at?
It's all these chipped up children just blow me away.
You sound a little jealous there, but hey, that's neither here nor there.
I will not contest that statement. Surprisingly smooth. We only killed one person. Bonus.
Killed the target, and that's all we were told to kill. Ain't got the cops called, ain't got shit. I mean, those Clokey boys, those were a little spooky. I'm not gonna lie.
Technically, I think the cops were called. I mean, we got away though, correct? Does it count?
I mean, ain't called on us. I can tell you that much.
They called the night errants. They did.
I mean, semantics.
Yeah.
But I mean, those guys were already there, right? Like,
Well,
that
they called
file
the
should
ones that
count.
were there. I don't know if they called any locals, but the file just said night errants, and it was just.
I will go on record standing by what Mr. Green just said there. They were already at the scene. Ain't nobody getting called. We did not break the rules of engagement upon this run.
Well, and if we are not the ones identifiable for the attack, then it seems like mission
yeah.
accomplished.
But I mean, I feel like we all have to be in agreement on this, that they were already there, because this guy's gonna try and, play the semantic game, say, oh, but really you didn't do this, and try and give us less money. They always do it. Let's not.
So, in our track record of us being work associates, I guess you'd call us, have I
Just
let
the whole 48 hours. It's
have I let you down when it comes to stuffing your pockets full of money?
Again, in the
Any money?
couple of days we've known each other, no.
I mean, in the first run that we did there, I got us a whole extra 500 new yen each. So,
And you bought me a very practical suit.
hey, if we were gonna do it, you had to look the damn part, and I ain't gonna be walking around with nobody that's wearing no musty rags. You feel me?
I'll just hold out my
Damn.
hand and be like, I didn't get my 500 yen.
That was before your time, there, partner.
Yeah,
But maybe
separate job.
Oh, this was 16 years ago.
No, this was the other day. But this time around, you'll get your even cut of 300. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
As you guys are having
Alright.
this conversation, you hear someone clapping from the outside as the Johnson walks into the room, just clapping, just
Alright.
slowly, just like
Is he,
golf
is he
clap.
being like sarcastic about it, or is he like?
You can
roll
roll that, roll
perception.
attention.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that
Uh,
also.
Do it.
I
Judge
don't think it
intention.
makes sense for me to be able to know. Wait, what?
Wait, what is that under? Or what is it?
It's a
Skill?
Perception
skill.
is a skill.
Not
Just
perception,
regular perception.
judge intention.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, I still don't think it
Um,
makes sense for me to roll on this one.
that would that
Can
be
I-
a mental skill or something?
No, it's underneath other info, right? Yeah, other info at the bottom, judge intentions.
Yep, there you go, under
Oh, hey,
composure.
there we go.
As they're rolling that, can I just really quick say that I'm gonna reset or put OP's and Max's sins back to normal or back to their old ones, Rusty Shackleford and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. Okay, and I'm just gonna tell Max. Probably this will probably happen to the
Oh,
part where
found it.
you're like, that's a bad sin that you got there. I think they've been dead for 48 years.
Damn.
That's funny.
Roasted.
So judge intentions is a 5. That's I roll 5 dice. Or
Yep.
I
you just
got
add 'em all up, right?
6 for my judge intentions.
You got 6 hits.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem sarcastic. I mean, his sort of whole demeanor is sort of stuffy and sarcastic. But he does seem like he's doing it sincerely, like sort of like a job well done, but it still has a sort of personality type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like if your dad was doing it.
so like good job, I guess.
Yes,
But like actually, it is a good job, but he just doesn't want to be like
exactly.
sincere.
He can't say I love you. Yeah.
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 Well, howdy there, boss. I was wondering when you were gonna. We were actually wondering when you were gonna come on through to pony up your end of the money there.
I was waiting for word it was done.
Well,
but
ring a
as you
ding.
can tell by the alert that went out, it's probably everyone here in the Seattle Metroplex. Looks like your work was done. Good job. Obviously, Night Hero was already there, so don't have to worry about him being cold. But you guys were able to handle even a slight twist that was thrown in there. I was just wondering how it felt to go up against another runner team.
So hold up.
Is that who the heavily armed troll in the window was?
That's probably one of them.
So now hold on here. You knew about another runner team being live on the scene while we were there, and you failed to not tell us that information.
Wait,
No, he succeeded
they
in not.
failed to tell us that, not
Yeah.
to not tell us that.
No, I succeeded on not telling
Words.
you.
For someone
Hey.
whose job
I
it
mean,
is
I
to
also-
talk, you're not very.
I
I-
also hired
I was
them
trying not
be
to
there.
sneeze, guys.
I also hired them to be there to make sure you guys could handle it.
Well, hot shit. Ain't that fucked?
Wait, you hired them to make sure we could handle it, meaning they were on our side? Didn't fucking feel like they were on our side.
Does anyone ever feel like they're on your side?
I mean, first rule of this job, don't trust nobody but your mom, and even then she's probably lying to you. I get you. That makes sense.
I don't
It's
get
true.
it.
My mom
What's
was
all
on the
this
take
negativity?
from the time I was about 11 years old.
You know what, Max? I feel like me and you need to have a long conversation about your upbringing, because there's some stuff you got to work out there, lady. And you know what? I'm always here to listen. Hey, I got you.
I mean, it's good you feel that way, that it needs to be a long conversation, because I just feel like the conversation needs to be shorter and shorter every time.
You should probably stop talking.
Oof, got him.
So,
Roasted. There you go, little Mac.
but yes,
Skin the game.
we did have to make sure that you guys could handle twists, even if they are more deadly and more trained than you are.
I find offense in that statement, but I'm not going to say much more than that because you still need to pay me my money, sir.
Good. You're starting to think now. So, we had 10,000 apiece. Yes.
Yeah, the small one. He 300.
It was 10,000 apiece minus the new one. The new one got 300, and the rest was split between us. Those are the words that we had negotiated upon, sir.
I don't think it was because the small one wasn't even discussed when we were first meeting.
You're right. He doesn't get paid anything.
If
There we
I
go.
may step in here, without the help of who we are now referring to as apparently the small one, this would not have gone off at all.
Fair point. You
I
know what?
am Mac the Knife, bitch.
Oh, wow. That little boy
Thank
knows
you,
big boy
Max.
words. I can tell you that much right now.
Spotted
I appreciate
Overwatch.
you, Max.
He scrambled the comms.
We're just messing with him.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
hazing,
yeah.
you know? It's-
Just like it's a first night got to fight. That's the way that we're gonna run around here. You know what I mean? Hey, ain't nobody mad.
Yeah, we just got to make
I'm-
sure you can handle a twist, and then I'll turn to the Johnson and just wink at him.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I
wait.
got elevated. I feel horrible. I apologize.
All right, you know what?
I take out a cigarette.
It's okay, baby. It's no cry.
I'm gonna
I
reach.
can't
Yes.
cry. I don't have eyes.
I'm gonna reach
Oh my
over,
God.
and I'm
Snap!
as
I mean, you can still have tear ducts.
This
right?
is a
That's not
Jerry
actually
Springer
on the
episode
job.
and a half all of a
It's
sudden.
all.
as Lil Mac starts to smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna reach over and take it out of his mouth and catch a drag myself, and then give it back to him.
The fuck? Oh, this is messed up.
I think that we need to renegotiate terms on some money for this last job, if you do not mind me saying. With the
Yeah.
twist of the other team showing up, them other runners were not that was not part of the agreed upon terms of this job. I understand you called it a twist. Where I'm from, we call that a lie and deception. So perhaps you maybe consider an extra 500 per person on that team. So by my math, that's an extra 1,500, and we can split that between the rest of us.
Roll negotiation.
Hell yeah. God, I need to get into Novocaine. Or no, Novocaine. Novacoke.
Notice how he was like, "Yeah, drugs are bad. Don't do drugs." I need to get into Novacoke, guys.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because they give you stat bonuses, man.
That's the only reason I'm into it. Negotiation. Dude, negotiation gives me 16 dice.
Yeah, it does.
That face, Max.
Right?
7, 8,
It's like
9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
all I do is
14,
negotiate.
15,
All
16.
I do is win.
Hey, I mean, that's kind of all I do.
I forgot I went ham on my sneaking skill.
What? You made like a rogue type character? No.
Me?
No
Who's
way.
kind of bitchy and like aloof? No way.
No.
Alarming.
I got
honest.
8 hits, no glitches.
You say how many?
8.
Haps. Okay. He So a total of 11.5 ahead.
Sounds
Yeah,
about
that
right.
sounds pretty good to me.
All right. Sure.
Hot shit, and I put my hand out to shake.
He shakes it and has a big smile on his face.
So does this mean we are employed at this point?
It does.
Hot damn.
I will go ahead, as our business has concluded, I will go ahead and play this tape here. You play a tape, and it's you guys sitting inside the conference room as he's giving the debrief, and he plays you over as everyone agreed originally on 20,000 for the job to be completed.
I knew it, dude. I knew we were underselling ourselves just now. I fucking knew it, but I was like, I didn't write it down, and this is our face's job, so whatever.
Okay, hey, to be fair, last time we talked to this guy, I was
I was
hopped
like,
up
man,
on jazz.
I thought it was gonna be like 18 something in my head right now.
I thought we were getting a fucking deal right now.
I will in my defense. Last time that we talked to this gentleman, I was hopped up on jazz and worried about some other things in my personal life. That is my fault. I'm sorry, but everybody makes mistakes, and we still came out of here 11.5 richer each.
You are fortunate we get more work out of this.
He pauses it right after more or less that conversation of having 20,000. And he points past like at the door that's being that you guys walk through to enter into the conference room. And he said, "This guy right here," and he points, and there's someone sort of standing, looking into the conference room.
I'm suddenly skeeved
Dark
out.
red eyes, pale white skin. This is your next target, and that's what we'll end the next. That's what we'll end the session for tonight.
Okay, I'm
Great.
suddenly like hella skeeved about that.
Nah, that's awesome.
I don't notice all this
that's good.
pointing.
It's
Does
true.
he
You
get the
do
head
not.
start? Or...
Like, that's your next target. I'm like,
Wait, so to clarify, our next target is there?
They were there when you guys were getting the debrief.
Oh, okay.
Like he's pointed, like he stopped the film, pointed in the film, and you see a all-white figure with red eyes looking into the room.
Well, shit, I'm gonna call that
Oh,
guy
so
Red Eyes
that
White
guy
Dragon.
knows- That guy knows what we did, so we have to like cut loose ends and shit.
Well, that was prior to the job being completed. This was when you guys were discussing terms.
When we had
Right,
brought the
but-
guns back.
Conspiracy to commit murder, and then that guy dies, right? So like that dude knows what's up.
Well, most people also, you got to think this is a runner hangout, so
Right.
and it's usually frowned upon to kill other runners unless it's like
Business.
real dire need.
That's gonna hurt my rep.
Yes. So the new yen we just got, is that in the form of a credit stick, or is
it
that
is
just a
a
flat
cred stick.
account transfer?
Nope, it is a cred stick. You can transfer it to you if you want. It is certified, so you can definitely plug it into your comlink to
Right.
transfer the funds, and it's not fake creds or anything like that. They are certified creds, so you can go ahead and transfer that to your account if you would like for 11.5 a piece. Each of you get 7 karma.
Cool.
Hot damn, I'm buying more skills.
Tom, you will get 8. Actually,
Perception.
I'll get 8 karma?
yes, you will.
Okay.
For the very, very clever uses of send message to like 3 different
Definitely.
parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was tight.
Protect the congressman and the cannon.
Bruise.
Yes.
I did. Are we good for me to have started the 3 days on my leadership skill?
You can, because this job will be. He has to give some time to prep, so you will have some time to go ahead. I mean, I guess it's still. I don't know how late you usually go for the stream. I don't know if this is late or if this is normal time or if this is considered early. I assume.
I mean, it's like 11-ish our time. That's about where we
Yeah.
used to hit it.
Yeah.
Usually.
11:30.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and it's a good spot to end right there as it is.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. But more or less, you will have time to go ahead and go through and begin that process. So anyone else who wants to, you can also look into, now that most people have very close to double digits, if not have double digits in karma, looking at upgrading skills, attributes, and stuff like that, or holding on to them. And we can go ahead and start that process. Because you will have roughly about 2 weeks prior to this next run going down.
Okay, so we're gonna have
you
like
some time
a
to-
2 week gap before this
You'll
next
have
one.
2 week. You'll have 2 week downtime
Okay.
between the end of this job, and then we'll pick up with him explaining the the description of this run.
Dude,
Okay.
nice. I can get that rifle regripped.
Mm-hmm.
I can pick up some sort of other shooting skills and such because leadership's only going to take 3 days to get 2 points in. So
Yeah.
Hell
Yes.
So you guys got some money. And then if you guys want to do some of that shopping stuff tomorrow's or next week as well, we can definitely do that because that is a bunch of negotiation tests.
I got you, family.
Hype. Yeah, I'm ready for that.
Point me in the
So,
direction of the goods that you need, and I will acquire.
Exactly. So does anyone have any questions about this session? Anything going on?
No.
No, dude, that was fun.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Which one of you cowards shit in my pants?
Oh, sorry.
Genuinely, probably the best line of that whole season.
Right?
Wow.
You
That's probably
cowards
true.
don't even smoke crack. That's gonna be OP's theme song. Do you remember that song?
Yeah.
Yep. You cowards don't even smoke crack. Google it.
Oh,
God
Ian, during that time, you will have to go do an addiction test too.
Oh, fine. I guess I'll do drugs again.
We'll find out if you get an addition quality.
Yeah.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, I'm already kind of addicted to two things. Can I just say I'm still kind of addicted? But like playfully addicted, where it's like I can stop, guys. I'm fine. There's no actual issue here.
I mean, isn't that every addiction?
Yeah.
I sort of do have a question actually relevant to
Yeah.
tonight's gameplay. That's just a quick rule clarification.
Sure.
So, multiple or attacking multiple targets changes when dual wielding. Yes.
I have to look
dual
into
wielding
that.
normally doesn't really do anything except give you options on maybe your type of ammo to select in two guns or something. But I'm unclear on what I'm reading about multiple attacks with two weapons. If that gets you the full attacks from both, to split up amongst your targets, or what?
So I know that if it's your offhand weapon, you do get a negative modifier for it. So that's why I choose it. That's why you have like a main hand that you use and have chosen in character creation. But other than that, I'm not exactly sure. Dual wielding is sort of something that's not really used. Besides,
Right.
you can change which ammo is in each kind of gun. But I think there is something you can do with dual wielding. I'm just not exactly sure what it is because I haven't seen it done very much.
Awesome possum. We'll figure it out then, because I'm curious if it's worth even doing, or if I should just honestly, if it's not, then it's gonna be like an SMG and like a deagle.
Old like GoldenEye style.
Yes.
That's actually
Yes.
low-key amazing.
I'm super hype. So yeah, let's go ahead and end it there. Everybody that's been around in chat, thank you so much. We got a whole handful of subs tonight, so thank you. We got one new follow. Thank you so much to you there. I hope you're still in chat. Who was that? That was Davy Jones Show. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. I'm going to start throwing some links and commands here in chat. So go ahead and take a look through those. Malfoy, you want to walk them through where they can find us and stuff like that?
Yeah. If socials get posted here in a second, you will see that we have a YouTube channel, we have a Discord, we have a Twitter. All of us have our socials down below as well. If you want to catch up on the previous episodes for our D&D show prior to this, all of that is on our YouTube page. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure we're still on a Monday release, right, for the VODs?
Yep.
Yeah. So on Mondays, if you missed Friday's episode, the following Monday, it'll be there. So yeah.
And if you feel like it, you can go back and watch some of our D&D stuff. We played a whole bunch of D&D. There's a ton of content there. So go check that out if you really want. This is only week 3 of the Shadowrun game, so you're not too far behind. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Also, please make sure that you go and check out the other channels that are a part of this 1020 family here. That's twitch.tv/10speed and twitch.tv/jbrews right there. I just dropped their links in the chat as well, so go check them out. That would be Miss Max and our good old GM Jbrews there, respectively. So go check them out, drop them a follow, just let them know where you came from, because it's always fun to know how you got to us.
For sure.
And yeah, I think that's pretty much all we got for you tonight. So thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. There's 2 things, because we had to upgrade it now that we're a part of something bigger than us a little bit. There's 2 things we say around here. Number 1, keep the pace.
Keep the pace.
And number 2, if you're going to bed, get good sleep. Wake up feeling good. Do something great tomorrow. Do something nice just because you can. That like just put the energy out that you want to see. But above everything, may all of your hits be crits.
Crits.
Crits. All right. See you guys. Have a great night.
Is there an echo in here?